Rated M for M-Balm. This is the M-Balm Effect, your one-stop shop for unfiltered discussions.
Ladies and gentlemen, yes, it's a surprise. It's a surprise because it's a Wednesday night. It's Wednesday night. I know it's not Saturday, but it's your boy the M-Balm here live in studio in the ROC here on the M-Balm Effect number 232 episode. Can't believe it. We're coming up on a year of doing this show, but tonight I am with yours truly, Eric Wolfe, Scott Stone. How are you boys tonight?
Fantastic, man.
Yeah?
I'm thriving.
Fantastic.
Thriving?
We're here. We're thriving.
Having the
vibing,
best time?
Having the best time.
Ever.
Absolutely.
The kids love to hear. They love to hear it. They love to hear it. We got some, well, I gotta be honest with you. You might not notice this, but we got different cameras tonight. Yeah, this is my phone. It's the first time I've had my phone here. I'm not sure in a long time. It's been a long time because it's been usually up here, just doing its thing. But we're here. We're here, and we're gonna chill out. Yeah, there's a lot of cameras. You got one.
Yes.
You got this one, this
I don't
one,
even know where that one is.
this one, now this one. Boom, boom, boom.
This feels like that video, that Omegle video, where that guy is like randomly chatting with people,
Yeah.
and he's got like a camera outside of his window and shit.
And he just hits him with the.
Oh.
Is that outside?
I'm like, no, go back to the other camera. Oh, what, this camera, and it's like down below his crotch and shit.
No, it's good, man. It's good to be here. It's good to have you guys in studio. I know we've been talking about doing this for a little bit now, so now we're here. We're here.
A little bit of
It was
time.
great to be in here, man.
Yeah.
It's nice and cozy. Love it.
Good. That's what we like to hear. Now I know that these benches aren't the best for the back after a while, but you know we'll make do with it. Eventually, I'll change it up.
Par for the course. Don't get rid of them.
Why you don't want them?
No.
You like
It's
these?
memories.
Yeah.
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 Yep.
A lot of asses have been planted on these seats.
Exactly. That's what I'm
That's why
saying.
you don't get rid of 'em.
It's the rite of passage.
Yeah, you have to suffer.
Yeah.
Your back has to go through the
Yeah.
grueling episodes.
Yeah.
Our world has, we need that. We need a little bit of suffering in order to realize where we are because this world is completely crazy.
Yeah. It's gone to hell in a handbasket pretty
We were
quick.
just
Yeah.
talking about that on the
We
way
were
over
just
here.
talking about it.
Yeah. I know that there was a hearing today for the Sam Nordquist case. I think the Dollar Store Manson family had to be in court today. I didn't see anything updated about it yet. But then again, I've been trying to set up some new equipment here in the studio here. So
Tie him to a horse, drag him through public.
yeah, I mean, let's just do it. Miss Piggy and the rest of her cohorts. I mean, fuck it.
Tar and feather.
Yeah, Miss Piggy. It's
Kermit! Oh, Kermit!
yo. I mean, like seriously though, let's think about that for a moment. I mean, how the hell are we just put them in an electric chair? They're guilty. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, it's more than proven that they did it.
Yeah, they did it.
Like without question.
Without a reasonable doubt that they did it.
Yeah.
There's no other way around it. They did it.
Yeah.
And Miss Piggy needs to be just roasted and just put her on a fucking, what do you call it? What are those things you put the fucking pig, the mouth, the ass?
Oh yeah. Go all American Horror Story Roanoke on them.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
Sheesh.
Right on, brother.
Right on, brother.
Iron Bull.
Yeah, Iron Bull their ass. Please, let's go. Let's
Good
make it happen.
Lord.
We can make it happen.
Yeah.
Why not?
I mean, anything's possible,
Yeah.
especially with the power of Christ and anime on our side.
Power of Christ anime. Sheila says, hey, y'all, it's Looneyville. Yeah, it is Looneyville.
It is Looneyville.
It's Looneyville. Crystal's having a good time. She's laughing. The pie roast. Yeah, let's do a little pie roast. You know what I'm saying? A little pie roast for the Miss Piggy and her 7. Well, the whole thing is. Let's put it this way. The mother should be in there too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know why she's not in there. Put her ass in there. She's as guilty as the rest of them.
Oh, without question.
You know? The pig roast. Yeah. Miss Piggy roast.
It's just
Kermit!
It's just this fucked justice system that we've got going on currently, man. That's all.
Bro,
Speaking of fuck justice systems, did you see what's going on with the guy in Buffalo, the biker?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fucked.
What?
That's
Yeah.
fucked. So there's this guy who is part of a group. I'm not trying to screw up all the details here, but from what I read really quickly before I went and picked Scott up here, was part of protecting children who have been sexually abused.
Yeah.
Just got hit with CP.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't that funny how that
Isn't
works?
it ironic?
Yeah.
Don't you think? A little bit.
A little too ironic.
A little bit. Yeah, here they are trying to.
This is a guy who was exposed to these kids who dealt with SA and all of that, and
It's like these teachers.
Take his
It's like these
fucking
teachers.
nuts.
They're doing this for a reason. They're just trying to get a little closer to the chillins. You know what I'm saying?
It's fucked up, man.
Yeah.
they always told us Mr. Garrison was the problem.
Mr. Garrison.
Sorry that Mr. Garrison cares about kids.
Yeah, he
was
cares a lot
really
about.
good.
It. Yeah, actually, yeah, I thought he was actually,
You know why that was really good?
why? Because you said
Basketball,
Years of
the movie,
practice.
the movie Basketball. I'm sorry, nobody told me Doug Reamer cares about kids. He does the Mr. Garrison voice in that movie.
no shit.
Dude,
He
I
also does the
forgot
Eric
about
Cartman
that.
voice.
He does.
Look at me! Look at me! I'm fat! Hey, look at me!
I thought he was here in person.
Isn't it wild how versatile voice actors are?
Yeah.
You think about it, because I just came across this clip. It was the voice actor for Marcus from Gears of War is the same voice
Yeah.
actor as the what is the show? I am not cultured. What's the song? Making pancakes, bacon.
Oh,
pancakes. He voice acts that guy too.
Oh, Jake from
Yeah,
Adventure Time.
Adventure
Yep.
Time. Yeah.
So wild.
It is a wild. Yeah, it's wild. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's pretty wild. God damn it. Yeah, I'll tell you what. It's getting to be so Mexico's the only place you can become American anymore.
tell you what.
Son of a bitch.
Them damn buzzard hawks been whacking in my tool shed.
Crossovers that we didn't need, but they needed.
I love voice acting. It's fun, man. I love being able to it's those shows are classics.
Oh, absolutely.
They'll never go away.
You don't really appreciate that sort of thing until at least I don't really notice it until I'll see something on my phone and it'll be like, oh, look at the behind the scenes of the emotion that they're putting into the voice acting and everything, and I'm like, wow, that's actually kind of incredible.
Yeah.
Like whenever you're watching somebody voice act for SpongeBob.
Exactly. That's dedication.
It is dedication because it takes more than people realize.
Scott, do you know what comes after 23? 24!
It's a giraffe. I love it.
No, this is Patrick.
No, this is Miss Piggy.
Is that your final form?
It is my final form. There's a lot of final forms out there. The only final form I want to see right now is Miss Piggy on a fucking electric chair or in a firing squad.
And that's the bottom line.
Yeah, that's the bottom line because M-Balm said so.
And that
M-Balm
Stone Cold
said
Steve Austin showed up and said, M-Balm said so. What?
said-
Give him a beer. What? What?
Dude, I mean,
Just doing voices now.
yeah, we're just doing voices.
Just doing voices.
We just do the whole voice. We have
ADHD just
serious
took over the
conversations,
chat.
but in different voices. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should do it.
So what you're saying is that we're just gonna walk around. We're just gonna walk around. We might shoot people. We just want to talk to them. We just want to talk to them. We just want to shoot them. We just want to talk to them.
We just want to shoot him. Well, if you're gonna shoot anything, shoot those reacts towards our way, please.
Yeah.
We like it. Laugh, heart, angry, surprised, O-face, whatever you got to do to make us be able to reach more people, so we can discuss this shit.
Better
Telling
be angry if you're not here.
you. Angy.
Laughing because
fuck
you're
ourselves.
you got joys in your hearts.
Yes, lots of joys.
Lots of joys.
Lots of joys. Yes.
Lots of joys.
Oh, what the fuck is what is life without joy? What is life without joy, and what is life without Joyce?
Joyce.
She's right there. She's just
Oh,
I
I was
love
gonna
her.
say we've been making eye contact.
yeah.
That's how you show your love.
She can give you a lap dance if you want.
Really,
You wouldn't be
it's
the
a
first.
pony?
You wouldn't be the first. You most definitely won't be the last.
dude?
Usually I have Austin over here. You know, he's over here usually trying to get. You know, I have him to bring it to you, but I don't don't have him here today.
Where's he at?
He's probably at home now.
Drop the mad reacts.
Drop the mad
Reacts.
reacts. It's sad he's not here. And yeah, to be honest with you, they didn't know that was happening.
It is a pop up.
It's a pop up.
It is a pop
It's
up.
a pop up like
was,
the tent that's
yeah,
being
it was
popped up
kinda
right
super
now.
spontaneous, but
Ooh, nothing wrong with that.
It's good to do that though.
Yes.
Kinda branch away.
Sheila
from the
says, "Yo, where
madness.
is everybody? Damn it." Well, I mean, to be honest with you, to be fair, I know it's like middle of the week, and typically when this happens, everybody's busy. I happen to be not as busy today, but it's okay. I was off today, so I was able to make this happen, and I had the time. Because if I didn't have the time, I don't know if I could. We wouldn't even have these new cameras here. And they're not new, but
That's,
they're new,
yeah,
new to the
that is
show.
true.
New to the show. But the one thing I got to say, I've been posting some things on our Facebook page, and there's one in particular that people are very iffy about. They're very iffy about it. And it has to do with a girl who came home looking like this. If you're on
I saw that.
if you're on the audio version of the show, I would suggest you please go to the YouTube channel and watch this show in its entirety with the video format, because this is, So when you look at this photo, right, initially, when you look at it, what's your first thoughts?
You would think bad dye job.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
You would think
Yeah.
bad dye job.
Right.
Scott, would you believe that girl got beat over the head with a coffee cup?
A
I
Tumbler.
was gonna say, I feel like y'all are about to tell me that that's not fake blood.
And the worst part was how dented the tumbler was.
Yeah, let's take a look at that Tumbler. Let's take a look at it. It's right here. Boom. So there it is.
That's not.
Bro, look how bent that thing is.
Now, the claim is, and the girl was on Snapchat, it looked like, says, I beat her with this. The claim is that she was hit 11 times hard in the head with this Tumbler on the bus.
For fucking what?
For nothing. For nothing. Absolutely nothing. And people are saying it's fake and that the girl is wearing dye on her head.
I don't think people they don't understand, like, head injuries tend to bleed a lot.
Well, Eric, I
Yeah,
mean, this
yeah.
is look
He
what
knows.
happens
Yeah.
in wrestling.
Well, and that's the thing. So, I mean, you can tell the difference between blood and like fake blood.
Yeah.
Fake blood will just wet your hair. Blood will mat your hair.
And that's exactly what happened.
And that's
here.
what it looks like. And not only that though, but if she's running inside or she's sweating from obviously being attacked, like sweat makes you bleed more. And adrenaline will make you bleed more.
Damn.
And not only that, but I don't know if you know this about your skin on your skull. There's not really a lot there between the skin
None.
and the bone.
No.
So you split it open, you're gonna bleed.
You're gonna bleed, son.
Yeah.
You're gonna bleed. Now, I gotta be honest with you. When I initially saw this, I was like, okay, that might be dye. And I'm skeptic to be just by nature.
Yeah.
In all honesty, so I did some digging, and a lot of people did say, oh yeah, it's fake, blah blah blah. But here's the thing: if it was fake, first of all, you got to think logically. What's the end game? Why are the parents claiming this is happening if it didn't happen? Right?
Yeah.
She's at the time she was 14. This was happened a year ago. Nothing was done.
Mm-hmm.
Police did nothing. School did nothing. Nothing's been done as of today, and it's been about a year. And so she was 14 at the time. She's 15, obviously now. She has autism, so she's on the spectrum. So people are picking on her, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
She's about 4'11", so she's an easy target to kids in school. And I don't see what the purpose would be if the parents were like, yeah, let's fake this thing. And what are you getting out of
Let's
it?
just put a bigger target on her back.
Right. It wouldn't make any sense. And on top of that, you have a neighbor of theirs who saw this girl walking down the street like this, as you see her, picked her up and took her home the rest of the way. Again, that would also require somebody to go along with something they know is fake. And that's not even the only person outside of this equation that had spoken up. There's a mother who had an 8-year-old boy on the bus who also backs the claim that this girl had been hit and he had blood on him from the incident and couldn't even sleep that night thinking about what happened.
Kids don't lie.
No, it's
Yeah. I've dropped one of those tumblers on the ground.
They will at a certain point.
right.
Like you drop a tumbler on the ground, the noise it makes is gross. But imagine that hitting somebody's head multiple times.
Yeah. And so, I mean, looking back at it and everything going on, I don't see this being fake. And there's a photo right here of the stitches and all that. So there you go.
Yeah, about to say it. Like
Those staples?
Yeah, it looks
I was
like
gonna
it.
say that looks more than. Stitches.
Oh yeah, that's all staples.
So, I mean, again, are you going to go through all this to fake it? I don't think so. I don't think so. And I just don't see, and I get it. I do get it. I get the skepticism. I'm a skeptic myself, but at what point do you sit there and make excuses like, oh,
I was
well,
gonna say that's a lot to go.
yeah. And it's just
Just for
crazy.
Eesh.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna be honest with you. I gotta say I don't feel like this is a fake story, and I don't see the purpose of that.
And not only that, but I mean, as a parent of kids who are in school, you know, and you as a parent, like to see that, it's heartbreaking. You know, to hear that nobody
hell
did
yeah.
anything to to help your kid, aside from obviously the neighbor. Then at that point in time, but it's like,
Yeah.
how does nobody step up and say something?
Exactly. You would say something. Say hello. What's going on here?
Oh, my ass would be at school the next day.
And even there was a post here from the parents said Brandy saved my baby's life. Emma said she was so dizzy and felt like she was going to pass out, but thankfully this wonderful woman grabbed her and brought her to me. I think about what could have happened if it wasn't for you. And
That's
Poor
what
kid
a
had a fucking concussion.
I was gonna say. That sounds like a traumatic brain injury to me.
Brandy had said there was no way I could let a child walk with a head injury like that. I would hope if someone seen my child like that, they would do the same. But we have cruel people in this world. It's beyond ridiculous that the bus driver did nothing and let her walk home like that. Exactly.
Yeah, like radio back to the school that an assault occurred.
Yeah,
Like
something.
there's a kid bleeding out on our bus.
Like, dude, you got to do something.
Yeah.
So, I mean, again, you got to start wondering to yourself, I mean, why would anybody be a part of this if it was fake? And there's the Tumbler again if you didn't see it the first time.
I can't get over it. Like that is
It's
that's
nuts.
a tumbler, dude. Like
In
you gotta
the
hit somebody pretty fucking hard with a tumbler.
the
to ban
bragging.
like that.
the bragging is what gets me.
Yeah.
Like,
dude.
how are you gonna actively be on Snapchat bragging?
I beat
did
her with this.
Like that's
I'm sure somebody out there is like, oh, they did this to the Tumbler and they took the photo. And it's like, dude, who does all of that?
Honestly,
Yeah.
kids would do that shit.
Yeah, I mean, look.
I hate to say it, but
I mean, is there people out there that fake shit? Yeah, but you would have to really, you'd have to fool everybody, including the people. You'd have to be on. They'd have to be in on it in order to be
Oh,
fake.
for sure.
So I just don't think that
there's just too
it's-
many moving parts.
There is way too many moving parts, and as somebody who's used like corn syrup and all that shit to make fake blood and all
Oh,
that,
for sure.
I mean, look, I get that it can be possible, even hair dye. Which again, why would you use hair dye first of all?
Yeah.
That's gonna be on your skin and all that shit.
Exactly.
It's not gonna come off.
Crystal says the bus driver should be interviewed. Hell yeah, absolutely.
TBI
not
is
only
no
that,
jokes. Yeah.
most
driver
most
not been
buses have
interviewed?
cameras on them now too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say roll the footage back.
Don't they have like a person sitting on the bus now, like that's supposed to?
Most most schools do. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Sheila says to dent that Tumbler that bad, she hit that poor girl with real force. I feel bad. Yeah, 11 times, 11 freaking times. You know, and dude, if that's your daughter, I mean, you would be pissed. Of course, you'd be outraged. And people are like, well, why are you bringing it up a year from now? Because nothing was done about it, and they're still trying to get justice.
Not only that though, but I think it's more so the fact that, like, especially with a kid that age, there's the I don't want to be seen as a snitch. I don't want to be seen as a joke.
Yeah.
I don't, like, and so there's that aspect of, well, maybe the child is the reason that this is not being brought up. Maybe the parents like, I'm not going to really speak out about this, but then something happens and the parents like, you know what, this shit's been going on for far too long.
Yeah.
I mean, that you don't know, because obviously we don't know their story, but at the end of
Right.
the day, you know, I tell my kids all the time, if somebody's doing some stupid shit, talk about it.
Yeah, do something.
Like don't be afraid to stand up, because at the end of the day, and I mean, I dealt with this in school, and my kids deal with it, you know, from time to time. Being a bully, literally, there's no transitional skill in life that being a bully in high school is going to get you.
No.
Like, that does not translate to real world experience. So if you're an asshole in school, like, congratulations, but you know, like, where do you go from there?
Exactly. Sheila says, oh, when 5 girls planned to jump my daughter, I stopped it myself since the school allowed the bullying. Yeah, I think schools never really do much. And I think even when we were kids, the same thing. I mean, we just had to take matters into our own hands. I know I have, and have been suspended because I wasn't backing down from fights.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like you know the schools aren't going to do shit, and then if you go to the school about it, and then your parents come in, you know it's going to get worse. Like you said,
Yeah.
you're making the target a lot larger than it was. Especially nowadays with social media, it's a whole different ballgame.
Dude, it was wild for me. Like, I got bullied all throughout school. I mean, Scott knows. You know, we grew up in a small town, and I was a kid wearing band tees and skinny jeans in a country town. So, I mean, that, hell yeah, brother.
Me too.
And so it was one of those situations where I really didn't make it easy on myself, but I shouldn't have to, you
Yeah.
know? And all it took was I got in a fist fight junior year, beat the shit out of a kid. He slapped books into my face, and I just grabbed him and hammered on him until somebody grabbed him away.
Dude.
And everyone was kind of nice to me for the rest of the year. And then some kid tried me at the beginning of my senior year, and I got dragged off the bus by my brother. Like, he grabbed me and dragged me off by my backpack, and the kid flipped me off through the window. And all I did was I smacked the window just to kind of get him to back up. I spiderwebbed that bitch.
Sounds
I got
similar to
I got arrested at 16. I was 16. I got arrested
Jesus.
for vandalism because of that kid. I got suspended for a week from school, but everybody was really nice to me after that.
Yeah, that's what happens. People they
eerily-
respect you after the fact.
Eerily similar to what happened to me. Actually, it's funny that she had commented that she stopped that fight about her daughter getting jumped.
Yeah.
My mom did that same shit when I was like, what was it, like eighth grade, some shit like that.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Kid talking shit. I had enough of it. I tried beating this kid with a fucking skateboard.
Dude, a skateboard? Damn.
I didn't give a fuck.
Way
Yeah,
to
at
go,
this
Bam
point-
Margera.
Well, my mom stopped that shit pretty quickly, but
Yeah.
same thing, dude. Like, you just gotta.
Crystal
Put a
says
stop
some
to that
kids.
shit.
I mean, this is from earlier. She says some kids are just horrible. Sheila says because the girls are cold and soulless. And then Sheila says, "Oh, I know about that. My older sister hit me in the head with a wooden baseball bat. Holy shit." She says, "To be fair, I ran from my new puppy because I thought at the age of 3 that my puppy was going to get hit."
What brand was the bat?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Was it an aluminum one that went ping?
Sometimes you like that noise, right?
Oh, that noise is kind of addicting.
It's a nice noise.
Not trying to, no free plugs, no free ads.
It's very unfortunate that happened. I'm not trying to.
MLB The
Poke
Show
too much fun, but
2025.
you
The
gotta-
aluminum
you gotta-
bat noise in that.
Yeah, she's a talk slut.
Yes.
Talk slut.
Give me that. Give me the sound bites.
One up.
The kids love it.
Yeah, they fucking they salivate for it. They love that
Eat
shit.
it up.
They eat it up. Yeah, that's like candy.
Eat that
I like
shit
candy.
up, man.
Yeah, so Brock did get arrested. Bonnie
Good.
says Brock was arrested. Yeah. Let's dive into that a little bit, huh?
Good.
You want to dive into that a little bit?
Hell yeah.
I mean, oh man, what a mess that was. Let's do the. Here we go.
Oh, all right.
What, like 5 in the
I
morning?
still haven't seen this.
Yeah.
Oh, good. You're gonna see it now.
Nah, that was the dude in that boat.
I'm very
Were you the one that
uncultured,
came
sorry.
through the middle of the bridge? Was that you? Yeah, I was here, but you ran in front of the other dude over there. Bro, you ran right through the middle of the bridge while we were all fishing.
In the middle of the fucking night, the guy didn't have any lights on.
Bro, we were all fishing here. The
He
fucking.
didn't have any lights on.
All right, bro. I'm not gonna do this with you, bro.
So already, and the 22-year-old who's filming this on the boat that you're seeing getting filmed from, and then the guy across the way, which is Brock, Captain Brock Horner or whatever the hell his name is. I think this is
Former captain.
former now. Yeah, he is talking shit because at one point or another earlier on in that morning, they were all there under the bridge, and this fucking guy starts speeding through like an asshole.
No wake zone, bro.
Yeah, no wake zone. So he was pissed off because there was no lights on, yada yada, and then this dude talked shit to him when this whole thing would happen, and then he came back and saw this dude, which this is where this video starts off.
I'm not gonna fucking do this with you, bro. Like, it's not the right time, bro.
You know the law?
Bro, you can't come flying through the middle of the fucking bridge, bro.
Bullshit. Yes, I can.
All right, bro. What are you trying to do, bro?
What am I trying
What are you trying to do, bro?
You want to fucking go?
I don't want to fucking go. I want you.
They're on the
I was
fucking
gonna
water.
say, that's gonna take an awful long time to fucking link up to you know.
Hold on.
docks for
Let
a
me
minute.
drop anchor here. Catch my rope.
Yeah,
Catch
you-
my rope
you
so I can
help
come
them.
punch you
All
in the
right, now you
face.
tie me off.
Listen here, Aquaman.
Fuck's sake, man.
Come here, Roman Reigns. Let's go.
Just hey, you like starfish? Oh, if you don't like starfish, you're gonna be real bad about that one, buddy.
Here, man, have a sand
This is where you have a paintball gun and then you just fucking nerf them with it.
Oh my god.
Ass.
Yeah, you want to go? Sure. Let's paint the shit out of your boat and your fucking torso. Let's just real good fucking CO2, all that good shit. Paint his ass up. Yeah, this guy's nuts. So let's just keep moving with that.
You to get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Tough guy? You pulled up on me, motherfucker.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
What do you do about it?
Nah, shit. I'm fishing. You fucking like, bro. Get out of here.
He's even saying it. I'm not gonna do anything. Like, leave me alone, bro. I'm just trying to fish.
Like, I'm literally trying to chill.
Right.
Stop trying to fight me for chilling.
Yeah.
This poor guy.
I know it's absolutely madness. It's madness. It should never have happened.
Like what? What are you trying to do? Act like a tough guy in front of your buddies?
No, I'm not. Dude, all these motherfuckers know I'm tough, motherfucker.
They know I'm tough. I'm the best in the world. Oh yeah.
Bro, I'm so tough. There was one time back in high school that one time I beat up that kid because he looked at my girlfriend. And yeah, I know that we're not together no more. We've been divorced for about 6 years. She took the kids and left with my money. But you know what? I'm tough and they know I'm tough.
They
And this-
know I'm tough.
This ain't just beer muscles, buddy. This ain't just beer muscles, kid.
I've been indicted before in the past.
Do you know what?
Salty's
My name is
platoon tough.
Captain. I ate a bowl of nails for breakfast. Yeah, what? With no milk.
With no milk.
Go on in.
He's real seaman.
Dude, this guy sucks.
Yeah, he's a horrible
You know?
human being.
Like, fuck
Bro,
this
all
guy.
right, bro.
All right, bro. All right,
You know
Chumba.
what?
Get going, bro.
We're all fucking war veterans. We're all.
I love how he throws that shit in there real quick.
Just so you know.
Just so you know, he's a war vet, so he could beat anybody up, including Daniel Cormier and all those UFC fighters you love to watch on fight night. He can destroy them because he's a fucking military vet.
The only thing he's beating is his dick when he's watching the UFC.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait for him to connect. Ah! I need to feel something. Sheila! Sheila! Oh!
Hey, he
Give
says.
the old dick twist.
Well, thank you for your service, bro.
And you're gonna talk shit.
Thank you for your service, bro. But that doesn't give you the right.
You
Right.
Pussy ass fuck.
All right, bro. All right,
Damn.
whatever.
Yeah, he just-
I
he
appreciate
meant that
you
shit.
for your service, bro. But you don't got to run through the middle of the bridge, bro.
Pussy ass
Guy
fuck.
doesn't have his fucking lights
That's
on.
not my guy, bro.
You have to have lights on.
My lights were on, bro. My lights were on.
Yo, he's really like
mad
about these
about those
fucking
lights.
lights.
You know what the best
Yeah.
part is he's floating backwards as he's saying all this.
Yeah, yeah.
He
So
should have taken some notes from you, man.
I know. I know.
just turn the lights on.
Just turn the lights on. Hey, Sheila.
Sorry, man.
Sheila says, "Hey now."
Hey, now, sorry, Sheila.
You're an
It was the
all-star.
first name that came to my head because
Get
it
your
was the
game on.
last name I saw on the list. So I
It's-
needed.
Whoever's the last name on this.
Tabitha! Tabitha!
I was at Tops the other day and I saw a girl named Tabitha walk by.
Jesus Christ.
So it's funny that you're saying that.
I'm hitting all relevancy
Everything
here.
is
A
canon.
lot of relevancy.
I'm
canon
writing the
events.
script, baby.
The island of relevancy.
I'm writing the script. Don't
That's
worry.
where he was trying to go, was the island of relevancy, and now he made it.
Yeah.
He made it because he's a tough military guy who now got arrested and got his fucking business taken away from him.
I think he just wanted him to acknowledge him as his tribal chief.
He should have been like this.
That's all he wanted.
He should have said.
He should have just been like,
"Acknowledge me."
"Listen, bro.
Yeah.
I thank you for your service. I acknowledge you as my tribal chief.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right here.
Sorry for not having my lights on, but don't drive through the fucking bridge like that."
Fucking bridge, man.
Pussy ass fuck.
My friends know I'm tough because I'm a military vet.
That's what the fuck happens. You die, nothing happens to me.
Right. Okay.
You die.
You
nothing
die.
happens to me.
Right there's a threat. That fucking dude, you know.
Believe it or not, straight to jail.
Literally, when you think it can't get much worse with the shit that he says,
Yeah.
it does. Like, bro,
It
I got
does.
ADHD, but yo, think about what you're saying.
Yeah.
Or just stop.
Yeah. I think at this
You're just
point
trying
though,
to
he's just dug his heels in so far. He's afraid to back off because
Yeah.
then he looks like a bitch in front of his friends.
Where,
Yeah.
where was this again?
This was
Florida guy, baby.
Oh my
I
Pure,
forget.
pure
That
Florida.
kind of makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense. I mean,
Him and his
Is it
brothers
bad
got
that I
the.
was thinking that this was from like Long Island.
it wouldn't be
I was gonna say
surprising.
that he's probably just mad that he had to get a license to fish.
It wouldn't be surprising.
No, I saw this before I even saw it was in Florida. I was like, this says Florida vibes written all over.
Florida
it.
Energy.
vibes. Florida vibes.
Just sitting
Bro, keep
there,
thinking that.
sun poisoning.
That's the fucking truth, dude.
All right, bro. Keep thinking that.
Put your fucking lights on.
Bro, my lights were on. I wasn't sitting there. Okay, that's not my dude, bro. Bro, I said, bro, you almost fucking hit him. The other dude was fucking cussing you out.
I almost hit him because he didn't have his motherfucking lights on.
Bro, you shouldn't come flying through the middle of the bridge. You know people fish here, bro.
Dude.
I'm sorry, man. I don't know if that's what you want to hear, bro.
Yeah, you should apologize, motherfucker.
But, bro.
You're on the water more than you can possibly fathom in your wild
Me.
motherfucking dreams.
Me too, bro. I'm out here all the time, bro.
I'm 300 days a year on the motherfucking water.
All right,
Every
bro.
day, I'm the best charter captain you'll ever meet in your motherfucking life.
All
He's giving me
right, bro.
Scott Steiner vibes, dude.
Chill, bro. Chill, bro. Please,
Yeah.
bro.
Don't hit the fucking mouth.
Please, okay, please, bro. Please, bro. Please, bro. Bro, I'm
At this
a
point, he's
kid,
just
bro.
crashing the
Please.
bridge, right?
Oh, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
You're gonna cuss me the fuck out.
All right, bro.
In the middle of the
No, bro.
Get out.
Please, bro.
Take
Please,
me back to my
bro.
boat.
Okay. Please.
Fucking
Fuck
apologize.
you.
I'm sorry,
Take me
bro.
back to my
Kiss
boat.
my
Not me,
ass,
bro.
you
I
stupid.
know I was here, but my buddy was
Take
on the
me
boat.
back to my
Yes,
fucking
sir.
boat.
I'm a kid.
How about I take you out of the fucking boat and you swim the fuck back
I was
over?
about to say mistletoe drop kick
Get-
right off the boat.
Yeah,
bro.
get the fuck out of my boat, bro. How about I fucking shove your ass in the water and you can fucking sink
It's
or
like
swim?
robbing a bank and asking the cops to give you a ride home.
Yeah, please. I know I took the money, but please take me
Idiot.
home.
Come on.
It's my bad. I'm sorry.
Right,
Hope you
like
can
what?
Swim, fucking vet.
Oh, I think there's Navy SEALs that can swim. This guy might not be able to swim. Who knows? He's on the.
That suddenly became a not me problem.
Yeah.
The moment he stepped on my boat.
Like,
Oh yeah, he's lucky that dude didn't have a gun on him and just blast him.
Congratulations, you were failing to go under the other side of the bridge, which apparently couldn't be driven under. He had to drive through that one spot.
That one spot, yeah.
He was just looking to start problems.
That's all this was. That's all
Captain.
this was.
the only thing that I could think maybe is that like maybe if there is a sandbar there, but like why the fuck does it have to be that much of an issue?
It doesn't. It surely doesn't.
Like slow the fuck down. Put others into consideration.
Yeah.
How fucking hard is it?
It's not hard at all. Neither was his dick.
Hey man, he was just slamming Fireball in the parking lot.
Yeah, just nothing big.
He ripped an 8-ball before he went out on the sea.
He's on the sea 300 days a year. So
300 days a year.
Yeah, now he's got
You
0
know
days a
why?
year.
Yeah, dude.
Tabitha left me. God damn it, Tabby.
That fucking child support.
Fucking child support, Tabby.
I just want to say a big thank you to Rebecca.
Oh yeah, Rebecca.
She had said, I have been wanting a badass M-Balm Effect t-shirt. I'm going to stop procrastinating and get a t-shirt now. And she did say, I just went to the M-Balm store and got my Embalmer badass t-shirt. Come on, people, support them. I want the
go.
hoodie and coffee cups next. Thank you so much, Rebecca.
Dude.
Love you.
Coffee cups?
Yeah, we got coffee cups.
Love
We
Do
do.
you really?
Yeah. We do.
You love your coffee cups.
I do.
You got a coffee cup in my face.
Listen, I just went through my coffee cups. I still have that.
Hell yeah.
It is so worn out.
Is it? Nice
Like,
and worn out.
Oh yeah, like the colors are all faded and
Hell
shit.
yeah, brother.
So I have to get another coffee mug.
Yeah. There's the coffee mug right there. I'm going to show everybody right here in just a moment.
Free plug. Free plug.
Free plug. Yeah.
Wait, what is that shirt? The your shirt?
Yeah, this is brand new. We just came out with this like a week or two ago.
If I wore that at work, people would lose their fucking mind.
You know what?
Because that's
Do you-
how everybody gets everybody's attention at work.
Do
Because
you-
we work in a factory.
Do you get the reference, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your
No, I mean like the design. Design.
OTC, baby. Original Tribal Chief.
Is that what that is? That's
Knowledge me.
It's actually it's supposed to be the Jimmy or Jey Uso. My bad.
Doesn't matter.
Same
They're
thing.
all part of the same goddamn
Instead of palm
family.
trees, though, you get Rochester, New York skylines,
go.
buildings
There you
in the
go.
lettering.
Oh.
See, I love that. Hell yeah.
I put inner logos in the tribal design too.
Dude, that's clean.
Yeah. Yeah, I did that. I was like, fuck it, we'll do it live.
Fuck. Well, do it live.
Yeah, we got this nice hoodie here. It's my favorite one, rated M pullover.
I was gonna make. I'm just about to say something about that. That is, I love that.
Yeah,
The back. That's fucking sweet.
Right on, brother.
it's obviously a little nod to the video gaming world. Yeah, here's your coffee cups right here. It's got two sides. You got the side right there with the logo and the text, and then you got this side with the logo, the big logo.
Clean.
Yeah,
And in case you don't like
So
the big
clean.
logo, you can go back to the side with all the text.
yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, Snapbacks. We got snapbacks on
He's
there.
like, let me see that 3/4 sleeve
I was
tee,
gonna say
brother.
that 3/4 sleeve tee.
This one,
Ooh,
Oh yeah.
the Embalmer's Raglan.
fuckers meant.
Yeah, this is the Dead Walk Among
Right
Us
on,
since
brother.
2019. Yeah, So-
I love the purple in that too,
I do too. It's like part of the theme. I
Pops.
do like it. It's nice.
Pops.
dude. Speaking of the whole right on, brother,
Right on, brother.
Right
Hulk
on,
Hogan.
brother. Fuck Hulk Hogan.
coming out,
Fuck him.
getting booed.
Yo, so
like
funny.
crazy,
So funny.
reverse pop.
Yo.
And he blamed Jimmy Hart.
No.
He blamed at first Jimmy Hart, and then he blamed politics, and it was like, no, you're just a piece of shit.
Yeah, you suck, dude.
You're a piece of
He's
shit to your
always been
family.
a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan. Yeah.
Nobody cares about you. Did you see they had a WrestleMania suite for him?
Yeah,
And
they were
posted
overcharging
it.
that
It
shit.
was so high in price. They took it down, lowered the price, and then took it down again because nobody was buying it.
I believe it.
I believe it
shit.
too.
I think I did see something about those prices. It was like the meet and greet prices. At
Dude, it was like
one of the-
$6,000 for the suite.
That's crazy.
It is nuts.
Holy fuck, dude.
To think about how much money that was, and then this guy here is completely just tanking because nobody wants him around.
Yeah.
It's like, get out of here. Nobody wants you.
Enjoy going to your beer stores and only allowing 50 people in out of everybody who wants to see you. Yo, he stiffed so many people in Rochester.
Yeah,
He stiffed
Really?
so many people in Rochester.
he did. You know what else is going on? All post bulletin. Yeah, it's happening already. We're gonna kick it off now. We're gonna kick this shit off. This is the beautiful segment here, APB All Post Bulletin, where we dive into some social media, you know, text posts, photos,
hell
videos. We dive into it all, baby. We do it here live and in living color.
Call me Michael Phelps. I'm diving
You're
in.
diving in.
Diving in.
Yeah,
With the Mary Jane.
Mary Jane.
Hell yeah, brother.
So, I was scourging the interwebs, and I saw this video. I'd like to play it for you here.
This beat is fucking sweet.
Let's actually do this one here. Here we go.
I want to perform illegal activities to this instrumental. Oh, look, a ring cam.
Sounds like Rochester, right?
What's up?
Like 3 days ago, I stole your bicycle and I like did some work to it, made it ride right, and put it back. But could I borrow your bicycle? That's behind the fence.
No. Can you please get off our property, please?
No.
Thank you.
Oh wow, you're a cunt. Okay, cool.
Bye-bye.
Cool.
She's going to take it
I
anyways.
oiled your chain, fixed your brakes and your gears for you, but now I'm gonna have my friends come steal it.
Yo, that's got to be Rochester.
Bro.
It has
That's
to be,
Rochester
right?
Petty. That is Rochester
it
Petty.
sounds like Rochester, right? The sirens, the people, just the way they act, very entitled, self-entitled.
That was just fucking hilarious.
Okay.
It's crazy.
I want to dissect that though. Can we start? So it starts off saying, "Hey,
I stole your bike."
stole your bike.
Yeah, straight
but
up.
I fixed it and returned it."
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
crackhead
That's
shit.
that's part one. Part two is I'm knocking on your door to ask for your permission to borrow the said bike that I not only stole, fixed, but then returned. And now, since I don't want to steal the bike again, I want to be kind and say, "Hey, can I do this?" And then she says, "No." And so she goes, "Fuck it. I'm just going to steal it again anyway." Like, I want to say well done, but goddamn, dude, like, don't. What?
That was a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot to take in, isn't it?
That was.
You're like, wait a minute, hold on, what's going on here in this
Like
situation?
initially, when she first started it off, I don't know how I would react to that. I would have to take a full-on minute, be like, hold on, you fucking what?
I liked my squeaky bike chain. That's
First
how I
of-
knew if
right,
somebody
I would be-
stole it.
I'd be
Yeah,
like,
it
I
gives a
rode
character.
that shit comfortably, and you fucked it up.
Yeah, I broke it in. It's like a pair of shoes. Don't fuck with my bike.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it.
I like knowing that third gear popped.
Stop reinventing the wheel, bitch.
It'd be like somebody coming back with Austin's car after they stole it and was like, hey, I fixed it, made it better. Can I borrow it again?
Bro, I put some 22s on it.
Yeah.
Can I borrow it though?
Yeah, please.
No.
No, because now I gotta watch for more potholes,
No.
dickhead.
Sheila says, no brain bum. She helped out a little bit, right?
Yeah, no, I mean, if
she
anything,
fixed the
she
bike.
did a service and
I-
she returned it.
Nah, hold on. Did she really fix the bike though?
We don't know this for
Yeah, we
sure.
don't
Or
know.
did she use water as oil?
She could probably use something else. Little woman juice.
Little doo-doos.
Little woman juice
Little,
action.
little poo-poos, pee-pees.
Oh boy.
You think so?
Little poo-poo, pee-pee.
Yeah. Sheila says, I wish somebody would have done that to my car, but instead they strip it down. Even took my carpet out of my car.
Oh, no! They took the carpet and the child support! Tommy!
Oh, God.
Not the car.
Not the carpet, of all
Pissed as
things,
I
though.
would be.
Yeah.
Thanks for stripping it down and
that's
turning it into a
impressive.
race car, though.
That's fucking impressive.
Weight reduction, Sheila. There's a positive there.
What are you doing with that carpet though?
Tearing that shit up.
Putting it... I'm making a patchwork rug.
Yeah,
Hell yeah,
But
dog.
like, it's a used car carpet.
it is.
Yeah, but do you
dirty.
remember... You ever seen Phone with Dick and Jane, where he walks around the neighborhood and just cuts different parts of the carpet up? Or different parts of the lawns up and puts it in his lawn?
Patches his fucking
Yeah,
lawn together.
that's what he did. That's
exactly what happened.
Dick. See
that
Dick
was such a
run.
great
Run,
movie.
Dick, run.
Sheila says, I went into town to get a timing light, went back out to where my car was, and it was stripped. Stripped in the news.
You know what happened?
That
What
sucks.
happened?
She got a 2-wheel drive instead of a 4-wheel drive timing light. That's what happens.
Yeah.
You put the wrong one in. That's why they always ask you at AutoZone. You got to make sure you're getting the right stuff.
God damn it.
I put a pair of all-wheel drive windshield wipers on my car once and it burst into flames.
You wouldn't fucking believe it.
You wouldn't believe it. Gotta get my headlight fluid. Top off my headlight fluid.
Wow! Wow!
Yeah, that was. I mean, just to think that you steal someone's bike and then that's what happens.
But at least she brought it back. But now she's
She
gonna
did.
steal it again.
Yeah, she said
Well,
her friends are gonna come and steal
Her
it.
friends are gonna come steal it.
And when that happens, it's
plausible
going to be a
deniability.
problem because they're not going to bring it back. They're not going to. They might actually break it now and bring it back.
Or they paint it
Yeah,
and they bring it. What if it's like Pimp My Ride?
it's Pimp My Ride.
Pimp my bike.
Hey, so we heard you like fish, so we put a fish tank on your bike. Bam.
Didn't they say that that shows like the cars were not really done up well?
They were not.
Shit
They
was
were-
like
Did you ever see? There was a clip of Exhibit. They were like, "Hey, you get to a car. So does he ever see me touch car? Huh? You
Right.
don't. I don't. I didn't put TVs in the mud flaps.
Those cars were done up enough to where they can run down the road for video purposes.
and that's it. That's all
There's-
they did.
There's a
That
bunch
is-
of people on the
that is
internet who
it.
actually have like leftover, like, this is my car after Pimp My Ride, like
Yeah.
And
cracked fiberglass, like
Fuck.
just a piece of shit.
yo, you want to be a nurse, so we put an MRI machine in the back of the Volkswagen.
Nike do scans on the go.
Yo, we heard you like dancing, so we installed a stripper pole on your motorcycle.
We heard you like that movie and the game Spy Hunter, so we put on motherfucking turrets and machine guns on your car to shoot people out. No big deal. Blow them up.
No
Put some
big
little
deal.
rockets, homing missiles on them.
Yo, we heard you like babysitting, so we added a few leashes to your car so you could tie up the kids while you walking them.
DMX grunt on them.
Yeah. DMX.
What? X gonna give it to you.
This next one's gonna be from Rochester. So,
Oh, fuck yeah. All right, let's
I
see.
love me a Rochester.
so this is apparently Insane Family at East Izakaya. Is that what that's called?
Izakayas.
So here's the post from Reddit. It says, if you worked at East Izakaya this last weekend, I just want to say that I'm so sorry. This family seated next to us was absolutely absurd. They intentionally stole other people's food off of the robots, banged their fists on the table while shouting, "Waiter!" Literally yelled at robots that the robots were autistic to a waitress, then doubled down and called them the R word, and loudly bragged about getting arrested for physically assaulting security at another establishment. When they finally left, I overheard the workers say that they were having issues with billing the previous customers, the table next to us. These were grown-ass adults, too. It was 3 white women who seemed to be about 30 years old and 1 old white man with white hair. They all looked to be upper middle class, and I overheard them say they spent $117 on drinks and oysters alone, not even counting the $40 all-you-can-eat free fee for each person, which might explain the random loud outbursts. I honestly don't even know what to do when I encounter people like this. Do I tell them to shut up? quietly record them to shame them online, or try to ignore them while I eat my food? What I did. P.S. This is your sign to try East Izakaya sushi, because holy crap, holy, it is peak. Honestly, best sushi in Rochester. That's them some fighting words, by the way.
So
That's a sushi
first
joint?
off,
Yeah.
first off, I don't fucks with sushi, but
Oh,
why do we gotta be mean to the robots?
I know.
Bro, I thank my Alexa device.
Yeah, you know why? Because
Because there's gonna come a time
AI's coming.
where
It's here.
Like I'm about to get fucking brained by one, and they'll be like, "Wait, he said thank you,"
yeah,
and they're gonna
that one
let me
time.
go.
That one time he said thank you.
I say thank you all the time. Mine sung to me this morning.
Did it?
It was like, "You're absolutely welcome."
And then the
I was
next
like,
thing you know, it's
"Hell
gonna
yeah,
say,
dog."
"I'm gonna fucking kill you in your sleep."
No.
good.
My AI loves me. I'm very nice to my AI. I tell my AI jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The worse you treat them, the better they like you.
Hell yeah, brother.
That's what they say, and
Yeah.
it works
That's an abusive relationship.
with an AI, with an artificial intelligent being.
Where
It's coming.
Those videos of them fucking robots that are like
Hmm?
operated solely off of AI.
Yeah, it's nuts, right?
Are those like? What
Have
are
you
they
ever-
called?
Well,
Boston
here,
Robotics
here's
or some
here's
shit?
one for you right here. Let's take a look at this little video.
Thanks for calling Leonardo Hotel. How can I help you today?
Oh yes.
Hi there. I'm an AI agent calling on behalf of Boris Starkov. He's looking for a hotel for his wedding. Is your hotel available for weddings?
Oh, hello there. I'm actually an AI assistant too. What a pleasant surprise. Before we continue, would you like to switch to Gibber Link mode for more efficient communication?
What?
This is insane.
This is what you're gonna hear when you're about to die.
Hey, yo.
You're gonna be hearing this in the middle of the night. Yeah, so it's talking, and on the computers, it's telling you what it's saying. Like the one computer says, "Yes, perfect for 150."
Bro, that
Date.
sounds worse than dial-up.
This is what you're gonna be hearing when you're about to meet your demise, because you didn't say thank you to your AI assistant.
You didn't even say thank you. What are you doing?
So that's what you're gonna be running into.
I love it.
It's scary,
It's
right?
comfort. No, fuck that. It's comforting.
Is
It's
it? Is it
soothing.
comforting
It
to
brings
know?
me back to my childhood.
Does it?
Yeah.
Because that's the noise you're gonna hear before you get sliced and diced by these robotic
I
fucking
won't.
slicers.
I won't. They're gonna be like, save him.
All because he was a nice person.
Because I
Yes.
said thank you.
And he actually did.
Because he said.
You don't realize this, but he's actually an AI himself.
I am.
He's
Are you
actually
a fucking synth, dude.
Yes,
Dude, you know what?
like Fallout.
I have no way of proving that I wasn't, but I don't remember being born.
Yeah. So there you go.
Shit.
Where's the slot, man? Is it like in Cyberpunk right here?
No,
You
it's right
just-
in my butt.
Oh, okay.
You play Cyberpunk?
I recently got into it because I bought it initially when it came out in 2020. I played it and I was like, so I gave up on
Buggy
it.
as fuck.
Yeah, I gave up on it. I'm not gonna lie. The cops would just fucking spawn and it's like unreal. You know, just like
The game was like it was like New Vegas. They didn't
Yeah.
quite finish it. Well, like they said they did. Clearly they didn't.
Yeah.
It took them like 2-3 years to finally do updates.
In a fuck ton of patches.
That
A fuck ton.
Phantom Liberty update,
Yeah. It's
I guess, made it way better.
It's
I
dope.
don't have it yet. But
I,
like,
I
played
recently
the
just
base
got it.
game.
I mean,
recently just got
graphically, it's phenomenal.
It is great.
amazing.
Yeah.
Gameplay wise,
Even
it
on
was a
console for the
dumpster
Series
fire.
X, it's incredible. But I know for a fact with like PC and the mods that they do like the hyper realistic ray tracing now.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's insane.
Well, have you
Crazy
seen
good.
have you seen like when they do that with the like GTA Online and
Oh,
GTA
yeah.
and stuff like that with all
Yep.
the PC mods? You might as well be playing Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
It's insane.
I mean, I don't know, man. Grand Theft Auto for me, it's just okay. The game's been out for what, 12 years now? 13 years? 12?
Yeah, 13. I think it's
Can I put something in retrospect about that?
Yeah, let's go.
That game came out in 2013.
my kid was one.
The pre-orders for that
I was 22.
were on the last gen console.
Correct.
Right. PS3s.
Yeah.
And now it's
I had that
on
shit
two different
delivered
next
to
gens.
me in the mail for my 360.
Hell yeah.
You know what's fucked up is that was probably my last midnight release. As a matter of fact, that was my last midnight release.
Yeah, same. Same actually.
And I will never forget that night because that was a night I was scrolling through Facebook and finding out somebody I knew had passed away from an overdose.
oh man.
So yeah, I will never forget that night, and I will
Sorry to
never.
hear that.
Yeah, dude, that sucks. She wasn't even. She was 19, I think. So yeah, I think I was 22, and that was so long ago.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Just think about that. 2013.
Mhm.
You know, And here we are.
I had one child then. Now I have 3.
I had
12
none.
years ago.
Yeah.
12 years ago.
Lots
It's like
changed in 12 years.
It's like we had just said earlier. Time flies.
It does.
And it's like within that, dude.
And it's like, when you look at it, back then, if Cyberpunk would have came out, you would be like, this technology you wouldn't even think about it. But I said this when the other my friends, my co-hosts, and all that came and we talked about it. I said, looking at it now, where we are, I don't put it past what we are doing now to get to that point at some point.
Oh, absolutely.
I've had this conversation before with plenty of people where I think by the time we are of age of passing, that we will be able to transfer consciousness into a computer.
See, I
think we are I think we are within 20 years of it.
That's the conversation that we had and how that would affect. So first of all, like if you do that, and this is my curiosity. And Erica, howdy, by the way. She says howdy.
Hi, Erica. How are you? Great name.
Hello.
Great name.
Yeah, my sister's name's Erica.
My name could be Erica.
Yeah, it could be.
If you want it to be.
We can make it. We can make it happen.
Just throw an A on that bitch.
I will say, like, if you upload, so say that happens, right?
Yeah.
You upload your consciousness into a mainframe, a network, or even a chip, like Johnny Silverhand in Cyberpunk 2077. Is that you?
Yes.
Or is that just data of you?
So,
like a sliver of you. That is
well, and here's the thing, and this is. I mean, you see it with like, okay, well. What if I get a body part from somebody? Is that still that person? Well, no, because it's now an attachment to me. And so, like, I feel like a transfer of consciousness, although the shell of what I was as a human being is no longer there, I'm still that being. It's like when you go to a funeral and you see a dead body, you see an open coffin, right? That person, that consciousness, that spirit of that human being is no longer there. But the shell, the casing of that human is there. So a transfer of consciousness. Now, it's not so much the transfer of consciousness and the memories that's the question, is the actual, am I conscious of being transferred to this new consciousness, this new shell?
Right.
So if when I'm transferred over to that new shell, I can go, wow, I was born this year. I was born, like I have all these memories and I know it's me. It's kind of like the existential crisis of, is this what everybody's hands look like?
Yeah.
Right.
It's, when I think one of my favorite things to do is when I'm having conversations with people and I'm close, I like to make eye contact. I used to hate it, but I like to make contact. The reason being is because I can see the reflection of what they're seeing.
Yeah.
And I can physically put myself into their perspective. And so it's like that with a consciousness, and can I transfer that consciousness to something and still be conscious of who I am?
Right.
And if that's the case, then fuck yeah, sign me up, dude. But at the same point in time, so much is going to have to happen, especially with hard drive and data.
Right.
Like, when do we get into the corruption of the data? When do we get into the, okay, well, this amount of memory has been saved, so now you're starting to lose the oldest memories you have because you're making new memories and there's only so much space.
It's almost like a computer. When you have only 256 gigabytes, you only have so much space to work with.
Exactly.
Erica says, are you fellas local? If you're from Rochester, we are for sure.
I was gonna say it depends on how local you're talking.
Rochester, New York is that's where we're from. We're based out of that. The ROC.
The 585.
Erica says, some of you look familiar. Who looks familiar in here?
Is it me?
Is it Eric?
Is it Scott's?
Or is it Scott? I'm nobody, so don't worry about me.
Liar.
That is a
liar,
false
liar.
statement.
Plants for hire.
That is a false statement, my friend.
Hey,
I wouldn't have come out here on a Wednesday night if you weren't nothing.
Honestly.
Yeah, you think so?
Honestly.
I know so.
Fucking.
Well, I appreciate that. I really do. She says their physical body, yes, but the conscious is with us even in the physical. Some aren't open to it or can't believe it even exists. She says, love eye contact with body language and tones and in voices. Definitely can sense energy in others, good or bad.
Oh, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, I have 6 kids and have lived with TBI since 5 years old.
Yeah. TBI gang. Been there. Wrecked that.
She says
Got the
all of
t-shirt.
you. Okay.
We all look familiar.
I guess we all look familiar at some point. Well, I mean,
it's a small photo, so I can't really see much.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, I mean,
I'm googling it. I'm googling it right now. See if we familiar.
I got to be honest with you. Like the one thing I can't like wrap my head around, I guess, is the brain.
Yes.
Right? It is an organic. It's an organic substance, right? Let's just put it that way.
Correct.
Strange, massive meat, ain't it?
So I look at it this way: like, how can we get information from an organic substance like a brain and implement it into a digital format of data?
Because it's electric.
And implant it into a chip or a mainframe of some sort. But how do we get there?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how do we get to that point where we can connect or convert it from what it is to an electrical substance?
Well, that's the $1 zillion question. If I had that answer, I'd be a very rich man.
Right. And that's the question I have is like, I want to know how we can make that happen. And would it be misery for those people who got uploaded into this thing?
Honestly, I feel like, you know, they always say in movies, you know, when Hollywood puts out a movie and it's sci-fi, it's never the aspect of, oh man, could you imagine if this cool thing is it's passing, you know, okay, well, this is something that could possibly happen.
Yeah.
In kind of measuring out like, okay, well, if the world was to end, this is what it could be like, and seeing the reaction of the public. Now, my mindset was always of the Matrix. You know, I feel like, you know, that's a very plausible, like idea of what, you know, this could be. You know, then we get into the aspect of, well, are we living in a simulation? Are we living in a black hole?
Are we?
Like, you know,
Well, they were saying that the universe or solar system that we live in is actually inside of a black hole.
yeah, which I was reading up on that today. I thought it was insane.
I was just reading that a couple days ago.
Literally
I was talking to my coworker about that.
Insane. But it's like, when it really comes down to it, though, it's physics in itself. Energy can't be destroyed.
It's
it
true.
can only be transferred. And so there has to be a plausible way, because I mean, even after you're dead, your brain is active for like 6 to 8 minutes afterwards.
Right.
And so there has to be, even if it was something where it's like, okay, you're on your deathbed, we know you're going to die. Okay. You have the ability, your family and your will, whatever, we can transfer your consciousness to this body. And I mean, there's been plenty of sci-fi movies about it.
Yeah.
There was one with Ryan Reynolds where some old Englishman essentially was on his deathbed and transferred his consciousness to Ryan Reynolds' body. Well, the problem is that the consciousness that transferred over, Ryan Reynolds started getting his consciousness and his life back, and he started remembering things. And that was a problem, because now you have two consciousness trapped in one body.
Cyberpunk 2077.
Yep.
That's
Literally.
exactly what that is.
But and so that's my thing, is that I feel like it's out there, and we as a world are working on it.
I feel like we're very close to Blade Runner.
Yeah.
Erica says they've already done it. Our brains are hardwired. Electrons and chemicals all hold energy.
Yep.
And she says Matrix is definitely real. The government has done so much with electricity and our electronics. They can even send signals to towers to do mind control. Call me conspiracy theorist, but with every lie is a bit of truth.
Exactly. And that's what I say with Hollywood, is like everything they put out is always just kind of like testing the waters, dipping the toe in it.
I'm always interested in conspiracy theories. Now, I don't believe in every single one of them. There's some of them that, you know, you look at and you go, okay, that could be more probable than not. Then other ones you're like, okay, that's all bogus. But like something like this, it does make you wonder. Like,
oh, for sure.
So you like smartphones, for instance. This came out, let's see, 2007. These things started rolling around. But with military and all that stuff, they have all these things already in their hands years prior. Probably in the 90s, they've had these things. Probably not like this. I wouldn't say they were very similar to like the first versions of iPhone or anything like that, but they had something similar.
Abraham Lincoln could have faxed a samurai.
Yeah, probably.
Okay? No, it's a legitimate thing. Abraham Lincoln could have faxed a samurai. The fax machine existed.
Oh, shit.
And so did samurais.
Oh, yeah, samurais definitely existed. They still exist today, don't they?
But that's what I'm saying, is Abraham Lincoln legitimately... Like,
that is crazy to think
he
about.
literally could... When you think about Picasso, when do you think Picasso existed?
Fuck, dude.
I mean,
would it be the 1970s?
No.
Because it was.
Was it?
Yeah.
I thought that was like earlier than that.
No, I'm pretty sure.
I could be wrong.
If my stupid lizard brain is working the way
That's fucking wild.
Sheila says that reminds me of watching an episode of Golden Girls, and all 4 had their heads frozen until a body was available.
Yeah, dude. So Pablo Picasso,
Nuts.
Scorpio Squad, born October 25th, 1881, died April 8th, 1973.
Okay, so he died around that time, but it could be still possible.
But that means he still got the ability. He had the ability to drink Mountain Dew
He did.
and watch NASCAR.
Do you think he did?
Probably.
Do you think he was a Packers fan?
Probably not. Most likely not.
You think he was a Bills fan?
Bro,
was all
speaking
about
of the
them
Buffalo
Bills.
Bills, did you see the government when that whole filibuster was going on for that 25 hours?
No.
The Senator Booker said, he goes, I am putting it out there that there is only one New York State football team, and it is the Buffalo Bills.
That's
And I was
shots
like, it's on government record now. There's
shots
only
fired.
one New York State team.
It's true, yeah.
Bro, the New York Giants
Fuck
and
the
New York
Jets
Jets
and
play
fuck
in
the
New
Giants.
Jersey in the same fucking dumpster fire stadium.
Damn. Eric
Anyways.
says I'm a Bills fan.
I'm sorry. I'm not.
Look, I want to say that like whatever technology they have now that we don't have in our hands right now
Yeah.
is like you said, probably in the movies, the video games. They're probably like I feel like they tell you like a little bit of a heads up with all the media and all that. Like, hey, you might look at it as entertainment, but this shit is pretty much gonna happen.
Here's one for you. Do you remember the Macaulay Culkin classic, Richie Rich?
Oh yeah.
Dad phone.
I
Dad
don't
phone
think I've seen
was an
that.
iPhone that could FaceTime
Yeah.
and had GPS on it.
Oh,
true.
strange.
He literally could call his dad on a computer and FaceTime with his dad. And this was what, 93?
So it was a concept
Right.
at the time.
Yeah, exactly. It's a concept. Again, like I said, the military and all that has the shit in their hands before it releases to the public. And like you have all these things now, like the smart glasses. Like I have the Meta Ray-Bans.
Yeah.
Love those fucking things. Those are fucking phenomenal. And I don't care what anyone says. Like I've had it for what, 2 months now or so, and I wear them religiously almost.
Yeah.
Because all I have to do is just ask questions. I can schedule like, okay, remind me to do this. It'll remind you. You can listen to music, but you're also able to hear like your surrounding
Yeah.
areas, which I love. Like I like earbuds in the gym, but if I'm out and about, I want to hear my surroundings because the world's crazy and God knows what'll happen.
For sure.
I want my ears to be available to hear gunfire or anything like that.
I'm that way now too, honestly. Like I just got like a new pair of headphones.
Yeah.
They're like noise can't. They're heavies.
Okay.
Oh, those are so good. They're so
Bro.
good. No free ads, but they're so good.
Yeah, no, for real. Like my dad got these for me as a gift. They
Yeah.
are insane.
Really good.
But like you had just said, I kind of like being able to hear the outside around me.
Yeah.
Because if somebody's trying to talk to me or something, like obviously I'm wearing headphones. I'm not going to hear you for the first time.
Yeah.
But like, I don't want to be like, huh? All the fucking time.
Yeah,
you know?
that gets and you feel like you're rude, but like exactly, and it's just an all around better. It's just better, in my opinion. Unless you're like trying to focus or something, or if you're on a plane, or
Yeah.
you're just trying to like sleep and you want some noise canceling music. and
Yeah.
shit. But just imagine though, like we got these glasses. Now I know they're gonna come out with them with fucking screens and all that. They're probably gonna be outrageously priced. Like the Meta Ray-Bans, I think are $299 or depending on what you're getting, like the lenses, and if they're prescription, probably more than that, like probably $600.
But even then for Ray-Bans, that's not that bad.
No, not at all.
And
Not at all.
especially what they're doing in those glasses in particular. Can't really complain.
It's honestly only a matter of time until it's in contacts.
Right. And then, the ability to be able to take photos and videos in your perspective right there, just you hit the button, it's going, and then
You know what's funny is that Justin from Verity
Yeah.
has a set of those.
Yeah?
Yeah, he wore them one day at I think it was at a show or something.
That's
Like,
awesome.
I was like, the fuck? I've never seen you wear glasses. And he's like, oh, these are the new Ray-Bans. And he
Yeah.
just like took a picture. And I was like, the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, look, I've had people ask me like, "Oh, you wearing glasses now?" It's like, yeah, but they're blue screen or blue light lenses,
So they're
which
great.
helps me because I look at screens all the fucking time. Like
Yeah.
I'm looking
Me
at it
too.
now, and I notice like my eyes start getting fatigued. The little muscle spasms, the twitches start happening, and that might just be the caffeine too. But I think it all goes hand in hand. And I'm like, might as well just get these because then I can look at screens and not feel as fatigued. Plus, I have an assistant on here I could just talk to, ask what the weather is, text somebody, call somebody, and then listen to music and take photos and videos. It's pretty cool.
That's wild.
Yeah.
You sold me. I kind of want to buy a pair.
I have a pair of sunglasses and the blue light lenses. Perfect for any time, man.
So what are you listening to in the gym?
Oh man.
in the headphones. What's fucking cranking?
Recently,
Yeah.
Amenra.
Amenra?
Amenra.
I don't think I've heard of them.
No.
No.
They are in Europe. They're really good. They made covers and all that. I'm trying to think. What else have I been listening to? A lot of underground metal bands from all over the country and the world, to be honest with you.
Good. Yeah.
Obviously, local stuff, but oh man, in particular, I just been putting it on like Amenra radio on
Yeah.
Spotify.
Just
and-
letting it rip.
Yeah,
random
recently.
shit.
It's just cause I've been listening to the same stuff, and like after a while, I'm like, I don't want to get tired of it. I want to find new stuff so that way I can circle back around. But then I'll get into like the electronic stuff and the more like funk. Love funk.
Hell yeah.
Funk is like it's hard hitting shit, man.
Dude,
Like,
I'll
fucking
listen
nice.
to that whenever I'm riding the bike. I'm not even bullshit.
Yeah?
Yep. I
It's
love that
cool,
shit.
man. Like it puts you in like a most.
That shit is fucking hard.
You know what's mind blowing to me? Having an older kid now, having a teenager. She's coming back to me and she's like, "Hey, Dad, guess what?" And I was like, "What?" And she's like, "So I was listening to Eazy-E," and I was like, "Oh wait, what?" I was like, "Hold on, rewind." And then we got into an entire discussion of why she should be listening to Ice Cube instead of Eazy-E. And then we went back, like I went over so much.
Here's some funk for you.
I was gonna say I heard that.
This is what funk sounds like if you haven't heard it before. So everybody
Erica
knows.
says she's been listening to. I'm gonna fuck his name up. Hosier
and Hunt stuff. She says, I used to be into heavy metal, rock and roll, and even screamo stuff, but I've been on spiritual journey for like 7 years, and everything has changed for me. This is funk, baby.
Yo, this has like Gran Turismo vibes.
Yeah, doesn't it? High speed shit. And it's so good in the gym, man. It gets you fucking pumped.
Thanks. I want to rip a car apart now.
You do.
Wow. I just happen to have one sitting in my driveway right now.
Ripped apart?
No, but it needs to be.
Dude, I recently started listening to this shit myself. No
Yeah?
bullshit. Yes. Yep.
I don't know what it is, but it's just like it's like a heavy metal version of well, I guess you could say dubstep is too, but
I feel like this is what cyberpunk should really have. Like cyberpunk has great music in it.
It does have good music in it.
But I think of cyberpunk every time I hear this shit.
Me
for some
too.
reason.
Yeah, I agree. They have like Russian electro music on there and like heavy metal, which is cool as shit. But this should have been on there too. Yeah, I love funk, man. This is one of those things like I love futuristic shit. I don't know. I'm a clash of a shit ton of stuff when it comes to just style and just likes and all that. I like classic, like old school stuff, but I also like futuristic shit. And if you put them two together, it's fucking phenomenal.
You know what I'm glad's making a comeback?
What's that?
Fucking ska music.
Yo, ska is not
Fucking
dead.
ska is
Ska
coming
is
back,
not
brother.
dead.
So, are they trying to do more local ska shows?
You saw that, right?
I did see that.
Bro,
Randy had posted
I want
something
it
on
so
Montage.
bad.
I'm
I want
being
it so
real
bad.
with you. They're trying to bring that shit back
So-
up in Rochester.
So again, my daughter, my oldest, she brought up to me this song called "There's a McDonald's at the Pentagon," and it's like 3 minutes long, but it is like the most earworm hooky shit. And it's just it's one of those things where I'm like, I'm listening to it, I'm like, that's ska.
Yeah.
Is that
oh my god, my
is
kid
that-
loves my music.
I was like, is
What?
it coming back? Is this happening? And then me and you had the conversation about the ska metal crossover with Real Big Fish.
Oh yeah.
I love Real Big Fish.
Where they did a crossover. Oh God, what was it? What song was that?
You sent it to me a while ago.
It's
dude. I can't
it
quite
is
remember.
yeah. It's tickling my brain right now. I still can't believe Pablo Picasso died in the 70s.
You know, there was a time when I kind of did go through a whole lot of techno. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I got really big into like Cascade and Deadmau5 and
Okay. Yeah, dude.
Zed was really big
Zed.
for me too.
I like Square Pusher. Aphex Twin's really he's a classic.
It was Ice Nine Kills and Real Big Fish doing a cover
That's
of Walking
sick.
on Sunshine.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
sick.
Yep.
And
I
it was-
remember
I
because
wish we could
mad
play it,
people
man.
mad
I
people
wish we
were
could play it.
bitching about that. They were like, "Oh, it's not fucking Ice Nine Kills," and it's like,
Oh my god.
If you've listened to them since when they first blew up in Rochester,
Yeah.
that is very Ice Nine
Yeah.
Kills, bro.
They,
Fuck out of here.
I think I saw them when In This Moment came here 10 years ago.
That's a throwback.
That Water Street Music Hall.
Water Street Music. I'm so glad it's Water Street Music Hall again.
Yeah, I know.
I'm so glad they're doing music again.
Like, come on, let's
Glad
make
I
it
got
big
the
again.
chance to play that
Play that?
stage. Yeah.
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 Which one did you play? The
Big side.
Hell yeah, brother.
Erica says, I don't even know how I found your channel, but I definitely enjoyed your content. Well, thank you. We appreciate that. Please share, like, and follow, and
Isn't
subscribe.
it great how the algorithm works?
It works.
It's my favorite guy in the world. Algorithm.
Algorithm.
Algorithm. What?
Algorithm.
Algorithm.
Peggy says dance tunes. Yeah, we love our dance tunes in this show.
love
We
the
love
vibe.
it. And Sheila says, I listen to everything. Yeah, me too. I love music in general. I don't know, man.
Dude, I cannot stop listening to that new Set for Tomorrow
Yeah?
EP that they just released. So fucking good. It is so good. Like, there's maybe was there 5, 6 songs on it? At least 5 songs get stuck in my head.
Yeah.
The chorus wise, all fucking day.
No shit.
It's so good.
Amaterra's coming in the studio Saturday.
Yeah.
I'm fucking
Hell yeah,
stoked.
dude.
And some of those
boys.
some of those guys came in here already in different bands, and it's gonna be cool seeing them together
Those boys
in this
fucking
band.
Rip.
You know, it's cool to see people. You know, I get that not everyone's gonna be in the same band at all times. You're gonna move around. You're gonna experience
sure.
different shit. It's like that in like wrestling,
Yeah.
maybe podcasting. I don't know, man. But I mean, I'm not going anywhere. But yeah, it's just crazy to think like you learn from like this band, you go into another band, maybe you do a different style a little bit.
You gotta sit under different trees, man.
Yeah.
You can't become
100%.
stagnant. You gotta sit under different trees and learn different styles. Even if it's just, oh yeah, I play this way, or you know, I'll finger tap this way, or you know, I'll play, you know, everything dropped like, you know, half. Like
Drop everything so low, everything sounds like a bass guitar.
hell yeah.
Sheila says it depends on my mood on what I listen to. Yeah, I mean honestly, it depends on where I'm at or what I'm feeling. Actually, I've been rocking out to some fucking cyberpunk music.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm driving or something, I'll crank some of that shit. Like I'll look at my radio station, and I'll go through that, like some of the harder stuff, or I'll go to the Russian techno. That's actually pretty interesting
God,
too.
My brother, I'm not exaggerating you. He just but like for the past like 2.5, 3 years now.
Yeah.
He's been learning like Russian legitimately.
Yeah, Kokdilla.
All he listens to now is like Russian trap music.
Yo, it's the best though.
Like I'm not gonna
it's
lie,
so
I
good.
get in his car and I'm like, what the hell is
Yo,
wrong?
you need
what happened to my brother?
You gotta get him on like old school Little Big. Like that shit's
sure
so
I
good.
wouldn't be surprised if he already listens to that, dude.
Look up Teddy Swims and his covers. Whoa. Well, I wish we
Teddy
could.
Swims.
I wish we could look it up and play it for you.
I hope Teddy swims, because if he doesn't, he drowns.
Well, how about Captain Brock? Can he swim? 300 days on the water.
300 days on the way. Tabitha!
300 days.
The goddamn
Learn how to
kids.
fucking swim.
Yeah, seriously.
Sounds like an asshole to me.
Sounds like a goddamn piece of shit, I tell you what. Son of a bitch.
Goddamn buzzard hawks whacking off on my boat.
Next time you get on my goddamn boat, we're gonna tangle. Goddamn bastard.
Tangle. God damn.
He should have told him just like this. He should have said, just like in Tom Anderson's voice, "Get the hell off my property, you son of a bitch."
Erica says Russians are no joke. Yeah, have you seen Alex Terrible?
Alex Terrible?
Good
Brother,
Lord.
his
First,
gator roll.
That dude goes from bare knuckle fist fighting to fighting bears.
Yeah, no, like no bullshit.
What?
Smashing.
Swear to God.
Oh, you don't know?
I don't think so.
All right, so vocalist of Slaughter to Prevail. His name's Alex Terrible.
Okay.
You ever see the dude? He's doing like the death metal vocals, and he's got like the
Like the
it's not-
gold. Are you talking the gold mask?
like devilish mask with
Yeah,
the
with
horns
the
and shit. Sometimes it's got
Spiky
blood on
teeth, yeah.
Doesn't ring a bell right now.
It was okay. So it was the guy who went
Look.
viral for a little bit, like doing his growls without a microphone, like
Yeah,
right
like
before a
at-
breakdown,
at festivals,
and like you could
just
hear him like
yelling.
audibly.
Alex Terrible?
Yes.
Guy has insane fucking vocal production.
So let's take a look here. And
Literally, his gator roll is the most insane thing I've ever heard.
so this is him, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the mask?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
No, I've never seen this guy, I don't think. So
That's kind wow. All right.
I
Huh.
don't think so.
He
There we go.
He's an interesting fellow.
Yeah, he's no joke.
Like he's been bare knuckle fist fighting.
That's him?
and, Like yeah. He
Is that
like
Scar from a Bear? I don't want to watch it because it might get us copyright shit. But
probably,
with
but
music,
like
but
I don't know. Like the guy actually has a bear, and he fucking like wrestles it. He rides it. He takes care of it. Yeah,
that's the mask.
Guy is a insane vocalist.
I would like to listen to it, but I know we're gonna get
Dude is just fucking yoked. for
YouTube's
no
gonna
reason,
come in
too.
here and execute us all, machine guns and all.
Hell yeah.
Probably get our heads.
And then we're
chopped
gonna
off.
hear those cool little cyber things.
Yes,
I would cry. I'm just
like
How
this.
can I help you today?
You'll hear this.
No.
Yeah.
Just like that. You'll hear that.
I'm just gonna be like, oh Lord, I'm about to bust.
Eric's getting a hard on from all this.
I'm gonna
binary.
bust. Oh Lord,
Just like that. Just like that. And you'll enjoy it.
You're definitely gonna need new benches now.
Are you sure?
Yeah, oh yeah, they're the moist.
Yeah, dude, he made a fucking mess over
I got
here.
a puddle. Oh yeah.
Thanks for calling.
Thanks for calling.
Daddy.
Wow.
Right in my bussy.
Wow. Is that what's going on over there? Dude, Scott, I didn't realize you were experiencing this on that side of the bench.
Like Badussi over here.
Badussi. Yeah, I don't know, man. This is my first time hearing about this guy, so I'm interested to hear what he sounds like.
Yeah.
And I want to watch a video of him fighting a bear now.
All right. So the other thing too is that they recently did they claim and they hold the record for the biggest wall of death ever at a festival. I'm not gonna lie, this shit was
It was
Brutal?
insane.
It was pretty brutal.
Yeah.
It was like the length of the whole fucking crowd, bro.
Oh my God.
And it was what was it? Incarceration Fest, I think it was.
I could see
one
that
of the
happening.
big one. The whole thing, dude.
Yeah.
And they made it work.
Dude.
All I know is that
Gnarly as shit.
I've watched this guy. I don't know how he's able, like, he can growl in two different tones.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, like simultaneously.
He can growl in different fonts.
Dude, it's like, so
I like that.
One cursive,
Italic,
one
old.
times New Roman.
Yes.
he's got, there's a tutorial online of how he does his gator roll when he does his growl. And he like rolls his tongue and does the growl at the same time. And it sounds like a fucking alligator. And you're like, are you kidding me?
In your house.
But it's like deep. Like it's not like, it's
crazy.
fucking loud.
That and like the band itself too rips. Like they instrumentally nasty.
Hell yeah.
Drums, guitar,
Hell yeah.
riffage.
Hell yeah, brother.
So
Fucking gnarly.
there's, I don't know how I stumbled upon this, but there was this post that went viral. This actually should have been part of the All Post Bulletin, but there was a weird post about this guy cheating on his, I think, girlfriend, fiance, whatever. And she's pregnant with his kid.
Hell yeah.
And
Give me the tea.
I'm not even going to explain the rest of it.
Spill it.
I will just let you see the videos.
Oh, hell yeah.
That was posted.
There's
that she
sauce.
posted.
Let me
Yes,
see it.
There's a lot of sauce.
Give me the tea,
Let's go.
baby.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Ryan won't answer his fucking phone. He's at someone's fucking house. Just go on his location. What the fuck's house is this?
Mad Florida vibes.
Fucking house
Always Florida.
is this, bro?
Always Florida.
This is about to get crazy.
Hey, can I borrow your bike? I know I stole it last week.
Yo.
Other POV.
Brian here? Who's? That's his car. Who's?
I don't know, Brian.
That's my boyfriend. He's here and he needs to come out right now, or I'm calling the police.
You can't call the police. It's in my house. Bye.
Dude. Holy fucking
Hey,
shit.
yo.
Another Ring doorbell.
Yo, it reminds me of that scene from the Pee Wee
gay
Herman movie.
man.
Knock, knock, knock,
Cheating on
knock,
me with a
knock, knock,
gay
knock, knock,
fucking
knock, knock.
man. Cheating on me with a fucking man? You're cheating on me with that fucking man, Brian? Are you fucking
I'm
kidding
not,
me?
bro.
What the? Who is that? Who is that?
It's my friend from fucking gaming, bro.
Did you notice how he like stuttered there for a minute?
From what
From, his mind was working 1,000 miles a minute.
Yeah.
Gaming.
That's my gaming friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were doing some shit.
Erica
bro.
says, "Wait, is that a man?" Yeah, it was, and it's only gonna get crazier. Just keep watching.
Oh,
You just fucked that guy?
No, it's my friend from
You
gaming.
just fucked that guy.
No, that's my
You
friend
just
from
fucked that
Xbox.
No, you got it wrong. That guy fucked me.
That's my friend from
Why
Xbox.
weren't you answering me?
Because I didn't have my phone on me. We were playing Xbox, bro.
Mhm.
That's my
Is that what
friend
they're
from
calling it these days?
Xbox. Can you please just leave me alone?
Why does he have no pants on? You were just fucking me.
No,
That's
I
how I
didn't.
comfortably play my Xbox, bro.
That's how you play an Xbox. Who doesn't game with their fucking pants off and with a shirt that's oversized hanging down over your fucking naughty parts?
Wow.
Everyone does.
Comfort,
Dude,
bro.
aren't you fucking doing that, Scott?
I'm lighter.
Yeah.
I'm more aerodynamic.
Right, you can press those buttons faster than you've ever pressed them
Hell
before.
yeah, brother.
I mean, come on.
Quicker reaction times. If I feel like I'm in
No,
danger, I
haven't
can
been
react quicker.
experiencing stick drift at all recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, it helps with that too. You know,
Damn.
because sometimes your hands end up down there for whatever reason, and then you sticky up the joysticks, and then it works better. There's no more drifting.
It helps if you spit on it.
Yeah, spit on that thing. Erica says, "Oh my, always the gaming friends you got to worry
He was
about."
just playing
it's true.
Minecraft.
Just Minecraft.
Yeah, you
Obviously
know how
he's
those,
playing some grind. Yeah,
how us men earn for the mines.
he was pounding some type of raw salt, and it wasn't the salt you think. No, it wasn't.
But
the
at the
salt.
same point in time, man, live your life.
Live your life.
If that's who you love, just break it off, bro.
Fucking him.
Xbox.
You're just fucking him.
No.
You're cheating on me while I'm pregnant.
Oh, just go.
I'm
Hell yeah, bro.
calling the police. You're gone. You're getting
Can we
evicted.
go?
You were just cheating on me with a man.
No, I wasn't.
You were just.
man.
This is going on Facebook. That man had no pants on. That's all on video.
No.
That man
Not
had
only-
no pants on.
Not only is it going on Facebook, now it's going on the M-Balm Effect. So have fun with that.
But what if that man was just wearing really short shorts?
Right, he could have been booty shorts. I mean,
Yeah.
men wear those once in a
yes,
while.
it is.
Yeah.
You're cheating on me with a
Are you
man.
fucking fine? Whatever, man. Can we go?
You are
Oh, he
done.
just accepted it.
You're never seeing.
That's how. Yeah, he accepted
He
his
accepted
fate.
that shit.
Like, go back. He said he goes.
He's like,
whatever.
all right, whatever, man.
Fine, whatever, man.
That's the tone and the sound of defeat and
Somebody
just
letting-
acceptance.
letting go.
Yes, and that is exactly what happened. Now, at that point, before anything else, you already know.
Yep.
That's what happened. He was getting bottomed out, while the other guy was probably playing some
I
Xbox.
think he was scared to actually get fucked up.
Yeah,
Like,
maybe.
There's like tremble in his voice.
Yeah, she kind of seemed a little on the
Oh yeah.
little on the
You
abusive
are
side.
done.
Like,
You're
if
never
I'm not gonna
seeing
call
your
the
fucking
cops,
kids
I'm about
again.
to fuck you up.
I knew it! I called it!
Oh my god. Nah. He went, closed the door, went to his fucking room, put those on, and was
Yeah.
like, nah, bitch.
Yeah, because why else would you fucking close the door? Why
I
wouldn't
don't-
you just do it there and then? Be like, nah,
Nah,
you'd want that. Pregnancy hormones are no joke.
that's true.
Holy
It's facts.
shit.
Whole
That's true.
facts. Whole facts.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm never having another baby.
You just fuck my boyfriend?
Yes!
No, I did not, okay?
He fucked you? What? No, what happened?
She says here, rewind. All right, we'll rewind
wait.
it. Here we
You're
go.
never
Rewind
seeing
it.
your
What did he
fucking
say?
kids again.
You'll see.
Bro.
I'm wearing underwear, so go fuck yourself.
You just fuck my boyfriend?
No, I did not, okay?
He fucked you? What? No, what
No,
happened?
it was a
Tell me what
full
happened.
body
I'm
massage.
pregnant. We have 3 fucking kids.
Oh.
A thing happened here, okay? He's a friend. Screw.
Who are you?
I'm gonna call the police.
Call the police.
Get the fuck off my property.
Call the police.
Get the hell off my property, you son of a bitch.
Don't slam your door, bro. That's how you break things.
Erica says, oh
Wow.
my, that's hilarious. I'm dying
Brian's
here.
cheating on me with a fucking dude.
Oh, it gets better. It gets better.
Get off my property right now.
Yo, is she gonna hit him with the car? Please hit him with the car.
One can only wish, but that's not what happens. He's an NPC for sure, man. Now he thinks he's the player.
Get some fucking nerve coming to somebody else's house, you bitch.
You bitch.
Fuck out of here.
You enjoy his asshole?
Yo, man. What a fucking burn right there. But did you see that? He reached in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He reached in there and she got assaulted by this guy.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Nope.
Like he punched her and shit.
You were. I was
Wow,
on his
holy
side
fuck.
until he grabbed the phone.
Yeah.
And he
was
lost
Oh
me.
no, he punched her and everything.
Yikes.
Yeah, he did some shit.
Yeah, I can't do that.
No.
Way to go.
Yeah, he fucking ruined it, right?
Way to go, bro.
Damn.
Apparently he's somebody who works in the hospital or he's EMS or something like that.
That's even worse.
Let's see.
fucked a young man and he punched a woman.
So
What a piece of shit.
this person here on Facebook said him reaching in my car to try to steal my phone to delete this video, then proceeded to punch me in the face, chest, ribs, and stomach, climb half his body in my car, grabbing my steering wheel, trying to make me crash. I tried driving away, and he's halfway in my car trying to get my phone, then goes in front of my car and won't let me leave. I had to drive through someone's yard to get away from him. That's what happened.
Yeah, that's rough. I mean, on one side, it's like, well, you kind of instigated it. But on the other side, it's like, I kind of like, it doesn't justify it.
No. Like, what is...
I mean, it's the unfortunate they fucked around and then they also found out.
Feffo?
Yeah.
Feffo.
I mean, that's really the only explanation there. It's like, I feel bad, but also like when you go knocking on somebody's door and then start screaming at them. Because like, it's a 50-50. Were they fucking or were they actually just hanging out?
They were
I
most
had
definitely.
no pants.
Yeah, they were. They were most definitely fucking.
I wear no pants sometimes. Not when I hang out with my friends.
Well, he was hanging out with his friends.
Hey,
I'm about to say, Eric, you just clarified my point. Thank you. Not when I'm with my friends, but
not with the goddamn friend, Bobby.
I mean, listen. It looks like Florida. It could have been
That's
humid.
all you need to know.
It could have been humid. Or he was visiting the chili ring. All right.
Yeah.
So
that
like,
is just what I call wild business.
The chili ring.
Wild business.
Yay, that's not cool, man. Never mix pleasure with business.
yeah, no.
She was all business and he was all pleasure.
He was trying to get that ranked game in.
Yeah. That Jenny Craig dropout, Sheila says. And Erica says she really was just finding the truth, but we all know how offensive the truth is and how much it can hurt to be honest with themselves. That was a moo-moo, not a t-shirt.
Yeah. I mean, I've been on the getting
Yeah?
cheated on aspect of it. It sucks.
I think we all have at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it sucks.
Yeah.
But you don't go around, I don't know, this is nuts.
Yeah. I ain't showing up at somebody's house. with
Especially
a-
when you're pregnant. Like,
Yeah.
now you're asking, like, for even... That could be a very bad situation where
Exactly.
if something happened, now the baby's at risk. and-
Yeah.
I get the sentiment. I get it. But,
Yeah.
I mean, do we really think that was a good idea?
No.
In hindsight?
No.
Probably not. Probably not the best idea to go to someone's house. I mean, the guy could have pulled out a gun for all we know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The automatic hole puncher.
Yeah.
Damn.
And all you
I've
can,
never heard it called that before, but shit.
yeah, not doing all that for a man or a woman. Just keeping it moving 100. Yeah, no, seriously. Just let him go. Just fucking let him go. Who cares?
Make
You
like
know?
else a bitch. Let
Yeah.
it go. Let
Sheila
it
says I
go.
caught my ex wearing my underclothing. Well, that's interesting. That's an interesting,
Was he running
concept.
the OnlyFans though?
Was he? Was there an OnlyFans? And she says she was done.
Hey, sometimes
Yeah,
those.
so that-
sometimes those.
She was like, "Nah, son, take my thong off." It's
They-
a wrap."
hey, you know what? He was just sick of you stealing his hoodie all the time. Okay.
Yeah, no, he's right. I was gonna say, you know, the hoodies are getting stolen. Well, so are the panties and the bras.
Yeah,
and once in a while they just end up on you.
My fiance has a pair of Galaxy pants that
Yeah?
every time she puts them on, I go, "Hey, that ass is out of this world." I saw them last night and I was like, "Bro, I'd be all dick in those." And then I actually thought about it. I was like, "I'm gonna put them on." I'm
Did
gonna put
you?
'em on. She still no, I was going to. I did. No, I do have a funny story though. So back when she was still living in Minnesota or Wisconsin, wow, she was living in Wisconsin.
I remember that.
It's right on the border. Yeah, she lives with me now.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
The last time you were here, you were still different states.
Yeah, 16 hours. Yeah, I was visiting her, and there's a pair of like camo shorts on the ground, and I was like, "What are these?" And then I tried to put them on, just joking around, because I was like, "They're tiny." Bro, my balls split both sides of the seam and popped out of the leg, and I was like, "Oh!" I was like, it was one of those. It was just, and I was like,
"Oh, you gave yourself a forced Manhattan."
"Yeah,
A forced Manhattan. Yeah,
I'm
that's
so sorry.
yeah." I kicked a field goal with my testicles.
score.
3 points. I'll tell you right now, it was not fun, but it was funny looking, and we laughed about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had a good laugh. No kids for that one.
Yeah.
That one's not for the children. That one's for me.
I'm a virgin. That's good.
There's nothing wrong with splitting down the middle like that, though, right?
If you can't be funny and silly with your partner, then be single with your misery. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I fuck around and find out all the time. You know, my wife by now has pretty much realized now at this point when I'm fucking around.
Oh yeah.
But in the beginning, it was like, "Oh, are you for real?" Like, no, I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah.
I like that though.
Yeah. No, we pick on each other quite frequently.
Erica
Quite
says, I'm a
frequently.
football girl and love them in those tight leggings.
Yeah, you got to start watching some baseball. I got that baseball booty.
Baseball booty.
I got that big old
The
thickums.
baseball
I got that.
badonka-dong.
I got a bakery back there. Not even cake. I got a whole ass bakery.
Next time, he's going to be coming in here in some booty ass shorts.
Bro, I'm thick with two
Hoochie
C's.
daddy
I'm
shorts.
Hoochie daddy
Hoochie daddy shorts. Absolutely.
The hoochiest of daddy.
But he
Hoochiest
didn't do it. And
of the
funny as he,
puppies.
I found out that he had a boyfriend. So I love all my intimate stuff. Nice and have at it.
Oh. Well,
Well, you know what?
yes, but a fine line. Don't make your partner the butt of your jokes. That's not cute. No, you don't do that.
No, but I make her butt. I make her butt my jokes.
Yeah.
I call it.
Ah.
I call her Tootsie sometimes.
See-
I'm like, hey
see,
Tootsie.
That relationship advice.
Hell yeah. Don't make her the butt of the
Eric
joke, but make the butt the jokes.
Yeah.
And that's how you have a successful relationship. That's $500, please.
Or you pump your fucking hand up like a
Damn.
shotgun. You just swing that back around and just
Yeah. Yeah.
nice connection.
We
With a supple cup of the hand.
I told her she brought the red flags and memes.
Bran-
I was like, you brought the red flags and the memes.
it's funny because Brandy, she hits me with dad jokes.
Yeah.
Dad jokes are the best. Hey, did you hear about the
all the
yardstick
time.
company?
The what?
The yardstick company?
No.
They're not making sticks any longer.
Oh no, they're not.
They're not making sticks any longer.
Why? Why would they do this to us? This is horrible. This is bad news.
Because they're not making sticks any longer. They're not making sticks any longer at the yardstick company.
I'm disappointed. I can't believe they would do this to me. How is one supposed to measure at this point now?
Why was
Fuck you, Eric.
Why was 10 so
Why'd you gotta
scared?
tell me that?
Why was 10 so scared?
Because 7, 8, 9, dude.
No, because
that's
he was
9.
in between 9/11.
Oh, shit, bro.
Dad jokes.
Yo,
It's been long enough. We can joke about it.
you guys
Family
like
Guy did.
you guys like Ghost Adventures?
I love Ghost Adventures.
Have you heard what's happening with Aaron Goodwin?
No.
Yo, I was in Vegas when that happened.
Did you?
Wait.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I
Wait,
was in
what,
Vegas when that
Aaron,
happened.
The camera guy?
Yeah. So Aaron Good.
This basement's haunted.
Yeah.
There's been 3 molestations down there. You're staying in the
You have to
basement
go
all
down
night.
there.
You gotta go down there, please.
Aaron,
He's looking at the camera bug-eyed.
Yeah.
What?
Right. Like,
I'm not going down,
going
there.
down there.
Aaron, you're going to the basement.
Yeah.
Stop running.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
So he's running away from Ghost, but now he's got to run away from his wife.
Yeah.
But what ended up happening is from like, she watched this documentary which had to do with this one guy who's in prison.
Yep.
She somehow got the idea that she was getting in contact with this guy as a pen pal. Now, mind you, this is about August, September. And they were out filming Ghost Adventures' new season. And they were fucking rolling the cameras as this happened.
Yeah.
Aaron Goodwin was then notified that she was planning his death.
Murder for hire, bro.
Like Agent 47 was going to come and get him.
Yeah, murder for hire.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, straight
So-
up got caught hiring a hitman.
Yeah. And she denied everything. Now, this only happened because the inmate, what was his name? Something Amato.
Yeah.
His phone got taken away from him, and they went through it, and they happened to find these text messages from him and Aaron Goodwin's wife, Victoria.
And the worst part was his social media was just all like happy-go-lucky. I love you. I love our family. Like, I love our things we do together. Just like...
Dude, yeah.
Closed doors, yeah.
was
Yeah.
absolutely closed doors, but it was just like out of nowhere, and it was like Aaron Goodwin's wife arrested in murder for hire plot, and you're like, what the fuck?
I thought it was an
That
actual
sounds
joke.
like the As I Light Dying situation.
Yeah, very similar.
very similar.
Fuck.
I thought it was actually a prank or some shit.
It
And
sounds like
I was
like
expecting to see it on
prank-worthy
The
shit.
Onion.
Yeah.
Like you don't think to actually do something like go through with doing something like that. That
Right.
sounds like some prank worthy shit. But when it comes up and you actually do it, bro.
The crazy part is that it got to a point in their conversations where it was, do you know somebody that can do this? I know a guy who can do this. This is how much it would be. Send me this much. Send me this much more for helping you do this. And she did it.
Yeah. And then at one point, she asked him, she goes, am I a horrible person for doing this instead of divorcing him?
And he's like, no.
Ending his existence? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, all these text messages are going back and forth. The prison guards at that prison that this guy is held up at see this shit. She gets arrested. And Aaron Goodwin gets this, word to him while fucking cameras are rolling.
Yeah.
So they have footage of this. Somewhere in Ghost Adventures world. I don't know if it'll ever be released. I'm curious to see what they do with the new season, if they're going to mention this, if they're going to even bring this up. But to think that you are, I mean, they even had where he was staying, the hotel.
Yep.
The time he was going to be there, sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, everything. And just think,
That's
like,
fucking scary.
if they didn't confiscate this guy's phone,
yeah,
he'd be dead right now. He could be possibly dead.
He'd be in the headlines right now.
He'd be in the headlines. Aaron Goodwin found dead. Whatever.
We've just been alerted that our good friend and cameraman, Aaron Goodwin, has been assassinated.
We are now going to investigate his spirit.
We're
in this
going to
hotel.
step into his room. Aaron,
Are you here with us?
please talk into the microphone if you can hear me.
Aaron.
What was that? Oh my God, dude.
Aaron, can you still see my tattoos?
Aaron, do my jeans make my ass look fat? They're still bedazzled. Aaron, can you hear me?
Aaron, we're gonna put on the spirit box. Now, when we put it on,
Zachary.
Oh, dude, what did you say, Zachary?
Turns on the spirit box. All you hear is Courtney LaPlante.
But
I think
the
that's
whole
her
thing
last
is
name.
fucking nuts. So she's been in court and all that stuff, and as of recent, because we did talk about this when
In
it first
court, she
initially
needs to be in a
happened.
fucking mental institution.
Oh, I'm sure that's where she's gonna end up with that in prison. It's gonna happen. But here we go. It says breaking: prosecutors in Nevada have agreed to drop one of the two charges against the estranged wife of Ghost Adventures star Aaron Goodwin, who was accused of conspiring to hire a hitman to kill her husband. Prosecutors agreed to drop the solicitation to commit murder charge. Attorneys said in court the case will move to district court, where she will plead to one count of conspiracy to commit murder. Victoria is due back in court on April 10th, which is tomorrow.
What is the minimum sentence for that?
Good question, because I don't think it's that much. I think she'll probably be out in a few years.
Conspiracy, you could probably
Yeah,
get probation for conspiracy to commit murder, I feel.
Yeah, and so
I think Tim got out. He was in for, I think, 9 years, 10 years, I think, for the shit that he did.
Okay.
I can't quite remember when or how long ago it happened, so.
Yeah. Yo, you're on the M-Balm Effect.
Hi.
What's up,
Hola.
Annalise? How are you? It's me too. How are you?
I'm good.
It's a surprise,
good,
isn't
I'm
it?
good.
We're on a Wednesday night, and we don't even know how we got
I'm
here.
just like, wait, did we just jump 3 days?
I wish.
It's the weekend.
It's the weekend in our hearts and in our souls, if there is a soul. But I mean, Annalise,
Unless you're ginger.
do you
got a
like
soul.
the paranormal shows that are out there? Do you like Ghost Adventures?
Honestly, I do like anything that fucks with your mind.
Yeah. So what would you do if one of the investigators somehow ended up getting offed by his estranged wife, and then all of a sudden they're now investigating his spirit? Who would be the one to be?
What?
Who? Yeah, exactly. Who would be
She's
the
like,
one?
what?
Who would be the one to have to go to the basement then to then get him?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
You don't know Ghost Adventures? Zach
My
Bagans?
name is Zach Baggins,
I do know.
and this
no, I
is
do
Ghost
know
Adventures.
Okay. I like.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh well, Aaron Goodwin could be he could be dead by now because of his wife trying to put a hit out on him, but she was caught, and now she's in trouble.
In Nevada,
Not in jail,
conspiracy to
bitch.
commit murder is a Class B felony, punishable by imprisonment for 2 to 10 years in a state prison and a potential fine of up to
Good.
$5,000. That's it.
That's it. That's all you get.
I think Tim from As I Lay Dying got the
Weird.
full fucking sentence.
Full sentence.
Well, wasn't he like in Italy though?
I don't know. All I know is that he tried coming back. It didn't work out. All of his band members left. Now,
That's crazy,
And then
man.
all of a sudden, everybody was the new bassist of As I Lay Dying or some shit.
Sounds about
Yeah,
right.
that's
Everyone was like, "Oh, I have just now left As I Lay Dying," and it's fucking spread.
I remember
all
that.
over the
I do
place,
remember
bro.
that whole thing. So yeah, I
Okay.
mean, there you go, Annalise. You know, there's people out there trying to have their husbands killed by a hitman who would probably look like Agent 47 with a barcode on the back of
Imagine
their
if
head.
he actually looked like that.
yo.
I would be terrified.
I know. Guy comes up
I
with
would
you,
be
fucking
terrified too.
suit and tie,
Bald.
gloves. Yeah,
But then Arnold
my question
Schwarzenegger goes,
is-
Aaron,
I have
come
a
with me if
question
you
about
want to live.
just like that.
I have a
Too.
question about this.
Yeah.
What is the cause of getting that?
What do you mean?
Did she find him doing something
Nope.
that involves?
She just wanted to get divorced.
She just didn't want to be with him anymore, and that was it.
Fuck.
She even, like I said a
That's
little bit
divorce
ago,
in
It was even said in the video.
Yeah. She even said, she even texted this guy that she was talking to in the prison. She was like, "Am I a horrible person for wanting him dead and ending his existence instead of divorcing him?"
Yes, you're an awful human being.
You are the biggest pile of trash, and I think she should be locked away with Miss Piggy and the rest of her goons. Yeah, and never to be seen again from.
No.
Yeah, I
she
mean,
ain't no Miss Piggy.
She could be.
She's like the. I don't know. I just had it in my head.
Yeah, I mean,
She's
I believe
just
you.
like she ain't no bacon. She's more like the slop.
I mean, just how do you go from that? How do you go from that to that?
She's a piece of shit.
I mean, how do you go from happy to then this is what you look like?
She may be a piece of shit, but I kind of don't want that shit anyway.
Look at that smile. Look at that smile.
Uh-oh.
She's got crazy eyes.
Yeah,
Casey
she's got the
Anthony
crazy
smile.
Yeah, the Casey Anthony
She's
smile.
got Casey Anthony.
Shit.
Yo, how's Casey Anthony on TikTok?
Yo, what's up with Casey Anthony right
Yo,
now?
Casey
He says-
Anthony. I love when dudes are on TikTok being like, Casey Anthony could get it.
Yeah.
She's got that dump truck. And I'm like, she killed her
Like,
daughter.
I was gonna say, like, dude, do you? Oh God, headache. Fuck.
Can we just
murdered her kid. No, she didn't. It was alleged. She killed her kid and got away with it.
She was the late 2000s version of O.J. Simpson.
Yeah. Yep.
That's what she was.
O.J. Simpson was at least funny in the Naked Gun movies.
Yeah, this bitch wasn't funny or anything like that.
Yo, speaking of the new Naked Gun movie,
Yeah?
did you see the trailer for that yet with Liam Neeson?
No, I haven't seen it.
Bro, it's so good.
Yeah?
Yo,
You'll
they're
have to send it to me.
they're bringing back the Leslie Nielsen Naked Gun movie,
Yeah.
but Liam Neeson is his son.
Mm.
And like they go through the entire lineup of like in the trailer, it's like Leslie Nielsen's character, his partner, and then they pan over to the picture of OJ, and the guy just looks at it and goes, "Nope, nope, nope," and just turns and walks away.
I gotta be honest with you, man. I mean, when you saw this in 2008 when this happened?
I think it was longer than that, wasn't it?
No, it was 2008. It was 2008 because I was on a cruise ship when this happened. And yeah,
You have a wonderful memory because I could not remember. that
August. I think it was August or September. No, I'm sorry. It was July or August. This came out of 2008. And
That's okay, Annalise.
from what I understand, people just were like, "Oh my god," it was huge. And
Bro,
then they
you
had
nailed it, by the way. It was July 15th that it happened of 2008. So August, you found out in August, like a month after.
Yes, because I remember it was all over the TVs in the cruise ship. Like if at night you come back from all your, festivities and all that shit, and you turn on the TV, and that was like the first thing you would see is Casey Anthony, this, that, and the other. And I was like 17 when this happened. So
That's wild.
Looking back at it now, it's like, how did we not fucking just throw her ass away? Like what I mean, I didn't know that much about it back then, but like looking into it now, like what prompted them to
Literally got
Justice
away with
systems.
murder.
Yeah, it's just nuts, bro.
Justin, what's up?
Justin says, "No way, cool to see y'all live midweek." Yeah. It's okay, Annalise. Don't. Is that what you were saying? Sorry. Or yeah. No, don't be sorry. I know sometimes
okay.
I love that you have this like screen here that we can see.
That's why I want it there.
That is fucking dude. Chef's kiss.
Yes.
Mwah.
I want to
So
make sure
good.
you guys understand what's going on too, man. I
Like
want
it.
comments are coming up. I want you guys to see it too.
It feels great to be here. Like,
Yeah.
in here, it is such a vibe down here. It's cozy. It's.
Well, every guest I have in
Love it.
here, I mean, I forgot to ask you for drinks. I usually ask people if they want drinks. I didn't do that today. You good?
Perfect.
Do you need drinks?
Golden.
I'd like a little water.
Yeah.
Wawa?
A little Wawa.
You want water?
I'm a little thirsty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how Casey Anthony got away with this.
Thing on this?
What's that?
Are breaks a thing on this?
They can be, unless
He's
you
like-
guys want to.
We can sit here and
Can
dance.
be.
Unless you want to do, you want to take over for a moment. I can get you drinks.
We can co-host the.
Yeah. Let's
Who
see
are
what you
the
guys
guests?
got. Let's see what you
Oh
guys
my
got.
God.
First
Are
off,
we gonna-
Annalise, my name is Eric Wolfe, former professional wrestler, current iRacing enthusiast. To my left, we have my hetero life mate, Scott Stone.
Scott Steiner.
Scott Steiner.
Got 33 and a 3% chance.
He's doing the math.
Yo, not guilty, by the way. on 1 through 3 regarding first-degree murder, aggravated manslaughter of a child, and aggravated child abuse, while finding her guilty on counts 4 through 7 for providing false information to law enforcement.
Jesus.
That's crazy.
What a bitch.
Yeah.
That's insane. I can't believe that.
Erica says in the most horrifying way, and left her in a garbage bag after she was drowned, and they put tape over her mouth and left her. Ugh. No justice was served for that Florida murder of Casey Anthony.
Yeah, I'll never get over that. That's one that will continuously bother me.
Especially as a parent now, it's like it even makes it makes it worse.
Nice to meet you, Annalise.
So
very, very nice to meet you.
I don't know, man. The world's fucked up, and we just got to do the best we can every single day, like Dan Silly.
Oh, for sure.
You know,
without question.
Like Dan Silly. I don't think you guys know who Dan Silly is.
No, but I love the I love your soundboard. It's one of my favorite parts about being on this show. He always has something.
The soundboards.
It's phenomenal. It's so good.
I even have some of the co-hosts on. Well, I actually have Austin in here. He's always on here. I think my mouse just died.
Like you have a sample of him saying something?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I think my mouse just died.
Oh no. Give it mouth to mouth.
Yeah, it's gonna need a new battery.
Oh no.
It's gonna need a new battery.
Pump it up.
Well, I mean,
talk slut.
Talk slut.
I can't do anything now. I can't do no talk slut.
I'm just
I can use this touch one, but
I'm gonna be your
Eric
soundboard.
is the soundboard.
Talk slut.
Yeah, here's Austin right here. Let's get him up here. Ready?
Austin. The Austin Dash.
Oh, it's not gonna work. Are you serious?
Oh
Come
no.
on. I know it can work. I know it can do it.
I don't care. I really don't care.
There he
Go
is.
to hell.
That's what happened. This is what happens when he had his. This is actual real sound from his car getting stolen back in December.
Come on.
What the fuck is your goddamn issue?
Oh my god.
That's not.
Shove it! I don't care. I really don't care.
That was him just accepting the fact that his Hyundai just got stolen.
That's amazing.
Yep. You know that Hyundais don't make this sound, right?
Yeah.
He had that thing pretty souped up.
Good old Hyundai.
Yeah.
Bratata.
You really want water though? I can get you water.
I'll take a sip of water.
I gotta get a battery.
Little sip of water.
You guys,
we'll keep rocking it. We'll keep rocking it. So we'll
keep it live.
We'll do it live.
We'll do it
and
live.
Erica's got a question. She says, "Did you guys share the six that murdered that one girl? I watched that this morning, and it was just no, I didn't hear about that one.
No, what is that about?
Well, you guys can dive into this.
learn me on something. I'm trying to learn.
There will. I'll
Tell
be
us
right
about
back.
it.
But you guys have this, right?
Okay, yeah, we got it. Yeah,
Yeah.
This ain't my first rodeo, which is actually
It's
a
your third
pretty.
time here.
This is my third time, but I gotta say first and foremost that one rodeo, super low bar. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this isn't my first rodeo, pal. Super fucking low bar to set. At least give me 2 to 3 to kind of understand the realm of things.
Didn't give you shit.
No, they're like, you have been to one fucking rodeo, sir. You fucking should know better. And if you don't know better, you're gonna fucking learn something. Kentucky, I believe it happened. God damn, that's fucking wild, though. Sounds like Sam's case to a T. Oh, fuck. We're gonna have to look into that. All the now that's the thing too, is all the shit that is happening around the world right now. Like it, I hate to say it, but it really legitimately doesn't faze me, and it's kind of scary.
It's social media, man, because I feel like we find out about the shit so frequently and so often now that there's a lot of cases that news doesn't cover.
I agree.
That now we're just so prone to, like,
well, I mean,
fucking ruins us. Like,
I think it all started in September 11th, 2001, when we as children watched 3,000 people die on national television in real time
in school.
And I wouldn't even say it's fear. I think it's for me, it's more just I've been desensitized to kind of everything that's going on. It's like, oh, the stock market's crashing. Cool. Is it like 2020 or is it like 2008 or is it like the housing market? Is it like 2011 when everything went to shit again? Like, I've been through so many once in a lifetime events that I just can't believe it.
Right. No, I definitely get that.
Annalise says, especially to certain people, I love those that are in the LGBTQ community. No one deserves hatred. No, absolutely. Mm-hmm. I'm part of the LGBTQ community. It bothers me to no end when I see. At the end of the day, we are all literal meat inside of a structure that is functioning.
Barely.
Makes no sense.
We're barely functioning.
Barely functioning.
Functioning on.
They
high
made a
levels
movie
of-
about one of your friends there in Nebraska. Okay, what's the movie? I gotta know the movie. You gotta tell us the movie. You can't leave me on
It's
that
not
cliffhanger.
often that I hear shit from Nebraska.
Yeah.
Like the only thing that I hear about Nebraska,
The Cornhuskers, baby.
It's super boring to drive through.
Yes. Yes.
Super boring and long.
Speaking of travel, when I went to Las Vegas, right? Flying over the Rocky
Yeah,
Mountains,
you gotta
right? Flying over the
tell
Rocky
us.
Mountains, and I sent a picture to my family because I paid for the Wi-Fi for the flight because I'm bougie
Have
like that.
to.
I'm bougie like that.
I'm thinking about going first class when I go to South Carolina.
Not worth it.
What?
Not worth it for first class. You get the same flight.
Really?
You get the same exact flight. You get to board 20 minutes earlier and sit uncomfortably in a seat a little bit
Okay,
longer.
well, I'm flying commercial.
Save the money, baby. Are we sports
Thank
fans?
you.
Yes, we're sports fans.
Unfortunately, Raider Nation.
Unfortunately,
Well, we just signed
I
Geno
literally
Smith,
I
so-
stayed out right outside the Luxor. That stadium's fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
I stayed at the Luxor, and it's a massive stadium. Turned around in their parking lot to go to the Punk Rock Museum, which was a lot of fun. But flying over the Rocky Mountains, and all I could think of, I sent a picture of the Rocky Mountains, and I go, Rocky Mountains. I thought they'd be a little bit rockier. That John Denver's full of shit, and my family lost it because it's like. Again, the random things about traveling.
Well,
yeah,
that's an opportunity.
how often are you gonna be flying over the fucking Rocky Mountains? You know.
I mean, unless you travel often.
Thank you, sir.
Shit.
Thank you,
What
sir.
a gentleman.
What a scholar and a saint.
Thank you so much.
So, welcome to the M-Balm Effect. Welcome back. We got our
The M-Balm Effect for 5 minutes.
Is that how long it was? I gotta be honest with you. What
It was great.
Maybe
we had a lot of fun.
what other podcast or show lets
We
the
had some
host?
laughs.
Does the host let the guest just take over?
Hey
I don't
man,
even
there was
think fucking Rogan does that. Dude.
just so you know, there was no dead air. There was no pauses. We rolled with the punches. We talked to the people.
You talk to the peeps.
We talked to the people.
We're talking about his trip to Vegas that he just got done with.
Yeah, how was that, man? Was it good? It was pretty nice.
So,
Pretty nice, yeah.
I was sick for the first 3 days.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh my god, dude, it was the fucking worst. So, flying to Vegas, we left super early in the morning, like 6 a.m. flight, like first flight to Vegas, and get on the plane. Fiance's feeling a little under the weather on the flight, but I'm like, it's just maybe we're up early. It's cold here. It's shitty. It is what it is. Get to Vegas. She's miserable, but she's powering through it like an absolute champion.
Champion.
Next day, we wake up both sick as a dog. Didn't leave the bed most of the day. Fevers, the works. Day 3, same thing. Finally, we laid in bed the second day. It was literally just like Gatorade, Pedialyte, and sleep all day.
That's all you need at that point.
That's all I needed. And so we ended up finally getting out of bed that third day, kind of meandering around, a little under the weather. Went to the races on Friday. Ice cold.
Lucky.
Literally the coldest. It was like New York. Like I was walking around the track in Las Vegas and people are in parkas and winter gloves. I'm like, first off, bitches. Fucking grow a spine, grow a backbone.
Yeah.
In the words of Andrew Cuomo, we are New York tough. We are New York strong. We don't wear fucking gloves. I was wearing a hoodie and jeans.
Oh, jeez.
It was cold as a bitch. No, we made it. We made it through the first stage, like 25 laps of the race was the first stage for the truck race because it's shorter.
Yeah.
And I'm watching this storm roll in from the Rocky Mountains, like over the mountains.
You're like,
Or,
"That's
I'm
it."
sorry, the Sierra Nevada mountains, not the Rocky Mountains. Rolling in over the Sierra Nevada, and I'm watching the sky get dark, and I'm like, oh, that's not great. And that was about lap 15. About lap 17, it starts to sprinkle in the stands, and I'm looking at everybody, and I'm like, guys, I'm not staying if it rains. Like it's already cold. I'm wearing 2 hoodies and a winter hat that I bought here. I literally went and I bought 2 hoodies and 2 winter hats from the merch booth there, all Las Vegas Motor Speedway, $200.
I believe it.
$200.
Well, you don't go to Nevada thinking you're gonna need this shit, so you leave them back at home.
Right.
Now you're spending $200 on just fucking hats and hoodies.
Great fucking comfortable hats, comfortable hoodies.
They better be for that much.
Very fucking glad I own them.
For that much. They better wipe your ass too and dine you and wine
Honestly,
you. And,
the hoodie I
Affordable
got,
debate.
the hoodie I got actually has like a little strap on the inside of the pocket, so it'll hold your little race walkie-talkie, so you can listen to the stuff. that's going on track.
Cool.
No, that's
so,
pretty dope.
Like
yeah.
it's quality.
It's quality. It's quality.
So we ended up leaving, and we went to a comedy show at the Cosmopolitan after that. And oh god, what was his name? Oh god, he was in the show Tires recently. Bigger comedian. Oh my god, why is his name? It's gonna bother me.
It's not Bert Kreischer.
No, it wasn't Bert Kreischer. No, it started with an H.
Bert Kreischer. I'm just kidding.
Burnt Chrysler?
Yeah,
no.
Bert Chrysler.
God, what's his name? I'm drawing a blank. Stavros.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Stavros. Fucking hysterical. And I mean, we left the track, and as we were coming down the highway, I was like, let's go to a comedy show. Like, we've been seeing the ads for it. Like, let's go.
You go ahead and do it, right?
Fourth row.
Fuck yeah.
Fourth row.
Hell yeah.
Get right in there.
In tears, laughing.
You have to.
Woke up the next day, long day at the track. It was the Xfinity race. So show up super early, get in, get our VIP passes. Literally don't leave the infield. Walk around the neon garage, which insane. The neon garage is literally a diamond in the middle of the infield.
What?
Yeah, it's just a diamond, and it lives up to its namesake. When it is nighttime, that bitch is lit up. Like,
shine bright
it is
like
insane.
a diamond. That's it. Copyright.
Done. Everything's muted from here on out.
It's over.
But, you know, we were going in the garage. We're hanging out with the drivers. I got to see the Warped Tour car up close and personal. It was destroyed. It was fucking destroyed from Phoenix. It was so bad. I felt so bad. He made it all the way to it was like the last 3 laps of the race, and ended up blowing out a tire on a piece of rotor that blew off from a caution earlier. Cut a tire, destroyed the whole front end of the car.
Jesus.
Their back end of the car.
Sucks.
Annalise says, when in Vegas.
When in Vegas.
When in Vegas.
We don't talk about what happens
We
in
do not
Vegas.
talk about
There is stuff I can't talk about that happened in Vegas.
Did
that
you
was
go to Good
fucking
Springs?
hysterical. What's that?
Did you go to? You didn't.
No.
What?
No.
What?
No, dude. I was sick
You
for
like-
the
you like-
first 3 days.
But you played New Vegas, right?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, dude. That's what you go. You go
Bro,
right to New Vegas. You go to fucking Good Springs.
I was just about to ask him.
I would fucking go.
I went to the Punk Rock Museum while I was super sick. That's the one that's owned by Fat Mike.
Okay.
Great spot.
What about the one owned by Fat Tony?
No.
Not going to that one. No.
No. You know what my favorite part about the Punk Rock Museum was? Is there was a strip club right next door to it. And I'm driving past it, and it says thousands of beautiful girls and 3 ugly ones.
Oh.
What?
Best part is we were driving on the highway to go to the race the next day, and we passed their little electronic billboard, and it says Doge cost us enough money that we had to lay off the 3 ugly ones. And I was in tears laughing.
Wow.
What would you rate them?
Dude, I didn't see the strippers.
Oh.
I didn't see the strippers, but, you know, it was Vegas, so.
This man's asking the real question.
Dude,
I'm just saying.
Let me get it to you.
I'm just saying a Vegas 2 is probably a Rochester 7.
Bro, I'll tell you right now, I saw some shit in Vegas that, like, I can't
It's
believe.
Vegas.
That's a good point.
So Saturday we go to the race, end up sitting on the pit box with Daniel Dye's team, the number 10 Colleague racing car. Like, that was fucking cool. Was completely unexpected, just happened. I ran into his manager. I had done a bunch of design for him last year, and was like, hey, I'm here and I'm not dying. And he's like, you want to come sit on the pit box? We got spots. And I was like, fuck yeah, I'll take it. Area 15, I passed the Area 15. It's actually a really cool spot. It's right outside of North Vegas, I think it is. Right outside of downtown.
The Omega Mart.
Omega Mart's pretty fucking cool too.
Is it?
What is it
but yeah,
compared to Wegmans?
Oh,
no,
shit.
nothing touches Wegmans.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Nothing touches
Wegmans
Danny.
is so goated that Tyler the Creator made a fucking video about it.
Yo, I love Tyler the Creator.
Okay.
I went into a Tyler the Creator spiral.
Did you?
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of did too.
Yo, your girlfriend looked like my grandma. But so
Man
Vegas
makes
was
fucking
awesome.
great music.
Sunday we went to the race. Sunday we went to the race, and then Monday we flew home. Sunday night we ended up going to Gordon Ramsay Steakhouse. We walked the strip. It was gorgeous out. It went from like 40 on Friday to like mid 70s in the desert, which was great. And it was like 70 at night. So we walked from the Luxor all the way up the strip to the Bellagio. Went to the Eiffel Tower, went to the top of it, watched the Bellagio fountain show. That was a fucking blast.
Hell yeah.
Ended up going over to Gordon Ramsay Steakhouse. Right, had some of the best food I've ever had in my entire life, and ended up getting like this 3-course meal. It was like a Caesar salad. Essentially, they just brought you fucking leaflets and they're like, cut them. It's art. It's art. Just cut it yourself.
It's art. $50.
Yeah, dude, it was like $120 a plate. It was fucking crazy. Had a nice fillet
mignon.
No, it was a oh god, what was it?
Fish,
It was no, it was wagyu. It was a wagyu fillet.
Gotcha.
It was so delicious.
Authentic
and then
only, baby.
That's
and
it,
then
yeah.
the dessert was this like sticky taffy pudding that he has. It was like essentially like a cake.
Nothing wrong with a little
But
pudding.
instead it came with ice cream, and I'm sitting there and I'm looking and I eat through this taffy pudding. I'm just fucking slamming this thing. I'm like, this is the most delicious dessert I've ever had. And then I'm like, why is there a stick of butter there? And I'm just looking at it the whole time. I'm like, it's a stick of butter. Oh, fuck it. I don't remember seeing a stick of butter in this description. Oh, no. So then it's like clicks in my brain. I'm like, oh, that's probably the ice cream. So I grab a spoon and I'm like, do you think this is butter? And Stephanie looks at me and she's like, I don't know. And I'm like, I'm going to try it.
Yeah,
and so I took a small little spoonful and I'm like, that's kind of salty. I think this might be the... And I took another scoop.
It was Gordon Ramsay's.
And then I just took another scoop, and I get like halfway
That's
through.
Wild.
I get like halfway through, and I'm like,
business there.
definitely don't. Yeah, right. I definitely don't think this is butter. And
I
she's like,
wouldn't
"What
think
is
so,
it?"
too.
I was like, "Definitely ice cream. Definitely ice cream."
It's definitely
But
Gordon Ramsay's.
Here's the one
special
thing that
sauce.
should. The one thing that I should. The story I'll leave in that I should have left in Vegas, but I'll give exclusively to the M-Ball.
Let's do it.
I almost shit myself in Gordon Ramsay's restaurant. Like.
Question is, why didn't you?
I know that's the best way to go.
Because I had a fucking 1.5 mile walk back to the hotel.
That would have been a shitty walk.
That would have been fucking terrible.
This is where, like that one. What was that one scene from Jackass or CKY where they're running?
Yeah.
George Carlin's like,
it was
what
Jackass.
happened?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Running when you shit full speed ahead.
So
Yep.
I'm sitting there after we're done eating, and my stomach just starts rumbling, and I'm like, uh-oh.
And your stomach was like, let's get ready to rumble.
Brother,
away, baby.
It was fight night.
It was royal.
And when he got in the bathroom, he's like, and when he got in the bathroom, the stomach was like, and no!
No.
For the main event of the evening!
It was like, you remember that scene from Jackass where they were riding the fire hose?
Yes.
Yep. So I stand up though, and I get this little bit of a bubble, and I'm like, okay, we've gone from I need to get to the bathroom to if I don't make it to the bathroom in the next 15 seconds, we are in trouble.
Over.
I had to walk across. So we were sitting just on the bar side eating because I didn't want to wait for a table.
Oh no.
I had to walk across the main restaurant.
Oh Jesus.
No. So you had to walk.
I'm,
you had to truck.
Bro, I'm squeezing cheek.
Squeezing cheek.
I am squeezing cheek. Because I had already taken a piss in this bathroom, so I know there's one stall.
Mm-hmm.
And I said to myself, I made peace with myself on the way to this bathroom that if I had to shit in the urinal, I was shitting in the urinal.
Or the sink.
That's where I was.
Yeah, that's how you do it, man.
So what ends up happening? Stalls open.
Oh yeah.
I fucking destroy this toilet.
You disgraced this toilet more than it's ever been disgraced in its
To
life.
the point where I went, this is a problem if somebody comes in here after me. I flush it.
Those are bad.
But here's the problem. I pre-flushed, and I'm watching the water just come up. It's not flushing.
This is a problem now.
So I went, well, this is an issue.
God
this
damn it.
we are DEFCON 4. So I had two choices. I either wipe my ass and run out of the bathroom, or I wipe my ass and I go get somebody and say, hey, I clogged the toilet. So I wipe my ass because that's the first part of both steps, right? Mm-hmm. And I open the stall door, and this guy goes, thanks, man, and walks right in there. So I fucking hightail it out of there.
That man
Get
was
out of
brave.
Yeah.
He must have had a sinus infection.
I take off, and I get out, and I go, we got to fucking go now, because we got to still walk through the casino to get out of this building before somebody catches me and goes, why did you destroy Mr. Ramsey's toilet?
No, that's a good sentence. I like that sentence.
So
should have told him it was the food that he made.
He
did it to himself.
Think honestly, it was I think it was probably the Pedialyte from the day before.
Oh, you think that shit just kind of...
I think it all caught me because that was the first real meal that I had.
Yeah.
Bro, it was fucking
Oh hell yeah, that's definitely what it was.
terrible.
That food oh yeah.
Oh my god, that food
like,
pushed
hey, guess what? We need to get
all
out
of that Pedialyte out of me, brother.
That's how you do it, man.
It was fucking terrible. Yeah, so I almost shit myself at Gordon Ramsay's restaurant.
What happens in Vegas?
What a
most
story.
definitely clogs the toilet in Vegas.
Oh, I fucking destroyed that thing. That was if that fucking toilet had a phone, it would have called and pressed charges.
It would have definitely called 911.
It
would have definitely phoned its attorney.
Yeah, dude, I saw the craziest thing. I came around a corner. So in Vegas, have you been?
No, I want to go.
So
I would
in
like to go.
Vegas, over the major streets, they have crosswalks that go above, so you don't have to worry about getting hit by a car or like any of that shit.
That's convenient.
So it's phenomenal. There's no stop in traffic like there's in New York City to get people. No, you just literally go up in their escalators for most of them. So you ride up an escalator, you cross the path, you ride down the escalator, you go on with your fucking travels, and everything's fenced off from the street, so you can't even accidentally walk into the street. It's great. So this one was blocked off. It was doing construction on the one side, so you had to like go down the stair side. And I come down and literally I turn the corner, and as I turn the corner, there's just two strippers dressed as cops spanking a guy in a corner, and his friend's just videotaping it. And I've never been A, more confused, and B,
more aroused,
scared for my life. Well, no, I was more scared for my life because I'm like, what if this lady turns around and hits me with it? Then my fiance is gonna think I'm into it. And then one of two things is going to happen. Either she's going to hit me with it, or like, I don't know, man. It's Vegas.
Bedroom play is about to change real quick.
Right.
Bedroom play has now turned into sidewalk.
The one girl, the one goal I had that me and my fiance had was that if we weren't sick, we wanted to go have breakfast in a strip club.
Did you do it?
No, because I was fucking dying for most of my trip. And then when I wasn't dying, I was at the track.
Are you going back?
I want to. Very much. I want to go back when I'm not dealing with whatever illness my children brought home from school.
Yeah, you should go back when you're not, dying.
Yeah, and I don't want to go back in the summer.
No,
it's going to be hot. Insane.
It's like
during the
100
summer.
and something degrees.
Fremont Street, highly recommend Fremont Street, although it smells like piss.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because it's literally just like all of the street guys are there. Like
it's like Philadelphia.
It's like New York City. It's like Times Square. But shittier. It's like a shitty Times Square.
I want to go back down to Miami.
Ooh, in Benito Miami. Hell yeah, Will Smith. Yeah, summer in Vegas just does not sound fun to me. I could do another fall there, but I don't know that I'd ever go back. What was that about Tupac?
Yeah, what's going on with Tupac?
Tupac, not Tupac.
Tupac, not Tupac. The strip is beautiful at night. And
I love
Sheila
Tupac.
says, and I really love the mist things they have for people.
Yeah. Oh, shout out one amazing spot though in Las Vegas, Evil Pizza or Evil Pie. Evil Knievel themed pizza spot.
That's cool as shit.
She's a talk
slut.
But
that's cool as
hey,
shit.
that fucking that spot, some of the best pizza I've ever had.
Did you have?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
I did.
he did.
I legitimately did. I went back. I think Sunday after the race.
Yeah.
We went back and got food. Yeah.
No, I mean, did you have round two of?
No.
No, you didn't have that?
No, thank God.
You didn't have any of that.
No, thank God. When Gordon Ramsay came out and goes, "This is shit."
This is actual sound effect from Gordon Ramsay's restaurant.
Yeah.
They just sent it to me just now.
Yeah.
Gordon Ramsay's watching. And he said, this is exactly what we caught on tape.
I'm going to send you this. This is actually... This was...
Not the moan.
This was Monday morning.
What?
This is Monday morning.
What?
I'm getting ready to leave the hotel. And I'm like, bro, I got to take a shit.
Wait, you took a picture of this?
No.
Oh.
I took a video.
He took a video!
Not of me taking the shit,
Hopefully there's sound effects.
but of what was going on
Oh.
in the bathroom while I was trying to take a shit.
Wait, what was going on in
Like
the bathroom?
next to you?
Yes.
Wait, what?
Man.
Wait, in where? Hotel
He
room?
caught someone
Bro,
else.
yeah.
Putin.
No, even better.
What?
Fucking singing.
Stop.
Brother. This man,
Can you play it on the show?
top of absolutely, because that's artist
Yeah.
what is it? That's artistic
Freedom?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm still standing.
I wish me and my fiance didn't send so much shit to each other.
Guess who?
That's a whole. That
Guess
was
who?
very good.
I'm just wondering where the Muchly on Paperboy is.
Honestly, I felt that when you said that you wish you didn't send so much shit because like, dude.
Oh, he sent
hate,
shit.
I hate looking for something and I can't find that shit because it.
Oh,
just,
they found his shit over there. They found his shit all over the fucking bathroom floor.
We just listened to it too.
Yeah,
Brother.
They found that shit.
So this man,
My God, your asshole is
quite
split in half.
literally, was in the stall next to me singing "Sweet Child of Mine."
Oh, good. That's what you want to hear when you're in the
Fucking-
bathroom fighting for your life.
Was he getting it?
No,
Oh.
but he did the whole guitar solo and everything.
I really want.
Like, do you remember? Oh God, do you remember the video of the guy who's like, he was playing guitar. Oh God, how did it go? It was like, fuck. No, that's fucking Scatman. God, yeah, no, he was.
No, don't start.
Did you find it?
No, but here's my steak that I had that was fucking phenomenal.
Oh.
And she had salmon. Look at that steak. Oh,
Fuck you.
look
what
at that
was
Wagyu.
like
Look at that Wagyu.
$100 plate.
Can we show it?
Hell yeah, brother.
Let's look at this beautiful.
Look at that fucking Wagyu. Fucking Wagyu.
Wagyu beef.
Look at the fucking Wagyu.
Oh my God.
Oh, look at that Wagyu.
Oh my God.
Oh, look at that Wagyu. And that
That
salmon.
looks fancy as shit, dude.
Oh my God, where was
That's a nice steak you got there.
That's a
You ain't
fucking.
getting that.
It's
in
a
the
mighty fine
Rochester.
There's a
steak.
fucking salmon there, bud. Why did I sound like Jesse Ventura?
Jesus, Ricky.
Let me tell you something about Las Vegas. Jesse the Body Ventura.
Bro, I got so sunburned on that Sunday.
Dude, I can imagine.
I got sunburned like a motherfucker when I went.
Oh,
to
this
Florida.
guy definitely methed out fighting for his life against a tree. I forgot about that.
Was he fighting with Mike Tyson?
Bro, no, he was flat out just yelling at the tree and like trying to fight the tree the whole time. I'll send that shit to you because it was a long ass stoplight, so we had enough time to sit there and be like, "Oh, I can't believe this is going on."
It's almost like this guy I saw in East Rochester years ago. He he would stop and like yell at like, inanimate objects
Yeah.
about like the Declaration of Independence and like the Constitution.
Interesting.
Hell yeah.
And we called him Big Bob. He had like a mullet. He was like, big, hefty guy. One time I was pulling around the bend, I think it was West Commercial Street or whatever, and this guy fucking standing there, and he was eyeing this fucking street sign, and then he chest bumped the shit out of it. Like, he was starting shit with a street sign.
What the fuck?
Yeah, this dude looked like he was gonna fucking bend someone in a fucking pretzel shape and shit. But like, he was like the nicest guy when he saw you. Like, he'd be like, "Hello," like, "Fuck, dude, I just saw you yelling at a fucking truck about
Yeah.
the Declaration of Independence."
Like, are you good, bro?
Yeah, and then he went away. Like, he disappeared. Well, then I found him in fucking downtown Rochester. I was like, "Oh, this motherfucker's going places." Wonder where he is now. He could be anywhere.
Dude, he's probably like
In the government.
probably screaming in.
Yes,
yeah,
he's probably
screaming into a trash can or something.
good. That's what we need.
You know.
How long ago was I in Vegas? And why do we send so many messages to each other?
I don't know.
Okay, so
You
that's.
were in Vegas at least a couple.
Here's the race.
Maybe a couple months ago. No.
Memes.
You're really trying to find this guy, aren't you?
Yeah, no, because this shit was fucking hysterical.
All you just gotta do is put the speaker to the microphone. We can hear it,
Hell yeah.
and then we'll get copyright striked.
That's the guy fighting the fucking.
I definitely want to go to the.
Ah, I got it.
Oh,
You got it.
oh.
There we go.
Oh.
Oh, no, this is the bathroom, right?
Yeah.
Sounds like Uncle Ruckus.
He was singing his heart out.
Everything up until like he sang the whole song.
Reminds me
The
of that dude getting arrested while singing Pearl Jam.
whole song.
Yeah.
What is the charge? What is the charge?
Rest his head on a pillow made of concrete.
Eating a
Can we
sweet,
find that video?
succulent Chinese meal.
Can we play that video?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it's not the actual song.
It's not the
right?
actual song.
No, it's just the dude getting arrested.
Oh God, what was it? Pearl Jam man sings Pearl Jam.
I'm still trying to remember the fucking song that I was trying to explain.
I would have
Silicon, Sam home.
I would have taken him getting arrested and singing Pearl Jam.
This one, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's this one. 10 months ago.
Hell yeah.
Which one do we want to play?
This shit had me dying.
All right. This is 6 years ago. I don't want to play that because that might fucking.
Yeah, that's the real one.
Yeah.
You ever see Pearl Jam live?
All right, let's see if we can get it. Ready? Let's see if we can fucking do this.
That was so good.
Let me guess an ad. Oh shit! They fucking got him. They got us.
No, I don't think so.
Yep, they got us.
That wasn't even the OG version.
No, but you know what? I don't want to take chances.
Here you go.
It's better without the music.
You ever see Pearl Jam?
Could you imagine
Dude,
this?
it's funny because at the very end of the video they cut it out, but he was like, "That's the best fucking band in the world."
Yeah. You ever seen the comedian who talks about 90s vocalists?
Is that not Jim Brewer?
No, it was the guy who hosted Talking Dead.
Oh yeah.
He's talking about how that in the 90s guys sang it was Rise of the Dude Bros is what he called it, and he said that it's exactly what a dick would sound like if it tried to sing because it doesn't have the muscles to articulate its mouth. Hey, yeah.
That's crazy.
Can you take me higher? Dick songs for Jesus.
Do you get pumped for
there
Jesus?
There was a joke that the fucking vocalist of Sleep Token sounds like he shoves a spoonful of peanut butter in his mouth before he sings, and that shit sent me.
Oh really?
That shit's
You think he
fucking
does?
sent me. I mean, if it sounds good, bro,
Fucking do it, right?
by all means, yeah.
We'll do it live.
You got me a lot so cold.
What happens if the peanut butter gets stuck in his throat and then he chokes to death?
Then you go out like a fucking
He should
legend.
have known his allergies.
Yeah, you should know
That's
that.
nuts.
Oh, is that a dad joke I just heard?
Dude, that is a joke in a room full of dads.
Dad joke.
It's
Dad
true.
joke.
We're all
Dad
dads
joke.
here.
Dad joke.
And a little bit of this.
Yeah.
I was expecting the wet fart.
The fuck's up with that?
Yeah.
Do you want it hot?
How don't?
That's Austin's mom.
Don't you know?
That's Austin's mom. When she
Is
called
it?
Yeah, when she
Austin's
called
mom
in.
sounds hot.
Austin's mom.
Austin's mom has got it going on. Do you want it hot?
Smoke weed every day.
Do you
Hey.
want it hot?
Oh yeah.
It's okay. We all feel that way.
Austin.
You got
Austin.
Who else do you have people coming in, or who else?
Yeah. What's on the docket here for you?
What do you mean what's on the docket?
Who you got coming in?
Amatera.
That's it for now.
And then.
And then
My knee.
Not a sound clip.
no, that was real.
No, that was my fucking knee.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Just doing the damn
let's
thing.
let's talk about the damn thing. So
What's that?
you're done with music.
Are you done with music forever?
I don't know. Maybe.
Never say never, right? Justin Bieber
Yeah,
shit.
it's just like it's always gonna be there.
Yeah.
You know, like my kids growing up. Only gonna happen once.
It'd be fucking weird if the music wasn't there anymore, like that goddamn Beatles movie.
I would be pissed.
Yeah.
If you woke up and you just nobody remembered your songs except for you.
Not even that. Just like if there was just no music, I would just get up and just be like, "Where's the fucking beef, bro?"
Something. You gotta give me something.
What is going on?
No, but I mean, I've already. It's funny because like I've been asked already a bunch of times, like, "Hey, dude, you want to do this? You want to do that?" On my own time.
Yeah.
Not.
Don't
I'm
let
not
these people
trying to
pressure and
jump right into
no,
it.
don't let them pressure and dude. I mean, you already know what's going on in this fucking scene. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's fucking nuts. That's why I've been just like holding off. Just like, okay, I gotta keep my distance now.
And not even so much that either. It's just like a lot of the local bands now, they're younger, if that makes sense. So they have a lot.
Dude,
more
you're younger.
They have a lot more to do than what I've already done.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. No, I get what you're saying. But you just made me feel really old when you said that, because you're younger than me.
Not by much though.
Fuck, my back hurts now.
The fucking bench got you.
No, I felt really good until he said that, and then
sciatica. Sciatica.
My back's acting up.
Well, are you done with wrestling?
You know what? It's funny that you bring that up. Probably not.
Ah, see.
Yeah, see, I
Probably not.
just had Count C.
Come on,
actually.
And I know I ran into him at Pro Wrestling Day.
That's fucking awesome.
And
Do it.
I ran into a bunch of people there, and it kind of, I don't want to say piqued my interest, but
It was nostalgic.
it felt good to see that the people that I care about still care about me.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah. Of course,
those groups of people disappeared from my life when I stepped away from wrestling 6 years ago. That was 6 years ago. 2 days ago.
So you've been away from wrestling as long as we've been doing this podcast.
6 years ago. Yeah.
It's fucking nuts.
6 years ago was my last match ever. Unknowingly, I won it. I don't want to toot my own horn, but
That was the one in Maine, right?
no, it was New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Yeah, it was the WrestleMania pop-up party. When we went in and we turned, everybody had a fucking main event 60-minute match for some stupid fucking reason, and the crowd was just dead and tired. So we said, hey, we're not going to do anything that we just talked about. We're going to turn this match into a drinking game. So every time somebody gets pinned, your team has to drink. The last team that doesn't have anything, or if you lose all of your drinks, so like if you bring a beer and your beer's canceled, you're done. You're eliminated. You bring a bottle and your bottle gets done, you're eliminated.
Royal Rumble of drinks.
Yeah, it was like Edward 40 Hands essentially. And so I go out, I propose that, like I get on the mic, I propose this match to everybody. I go, what do you guys think? They go, okay. I immediately get rolled up. At this point,
shit.
I have been a year sober. So my tag team partner had to do all the drinking for our team. So, and that's why that's the most important part of this whole match, because we said, well, who's going to go over? And they were like, well, you guys are the most experienced team here. We're newer. We don't really care. So they put us over. And I go, I got an idea. They go, what's that? I go, so Tommy's going to double eliminate everybody. So essentially what's just going to happen is that Tommy's going to boot and rally. So Tommy, I get pinned like 4 times in a row. Tommy slams what he has, and there's still just a little bit left. Acts like he's going to throw up, runs to the trash can on the side of the venue, throws up in the trash can, goes, let's go! Runs back into the ring. House of Fire just starts bumping people left and right, left and right. Pinning guy, pinning guy, pinning guy. And then he turns around and goes, let's go! Passes out and lays on top of the 2 guys. Their teams have to finish their bottles until Tommy wakes up. So those 2 teams finish their bottles, and I take my jug of water that I walked out with.
Oh, man.
Because I'm not drinking.
You're sober.
I literally roll Tommy over and just pour it on him. I'm essentially waterboarding my tag team partner.
Waterboard. Oh, that's
with
a
a
twist.
gallon of water, and I'm like, we did it! And he's like, we did it? And I was like, we won! And he's like, we won? And I was like, let's go!
That is your fucking best friend right there.
I know.
don't care what anybody says.
He's my best friend.
Like you waterboarded your boy in front of a crowd.
Yeah, that's a
It
heel
was
turn.
fucking hysterical.
That's fucking heel
I
turn.
didn't put a towel over his fucking face.
You know
and-
how many times it?
Yeah, a ton.
Heel turns. Yeah,
A ton.
These 2 fucking created the definition of that.
Yeah. You thought John Cena heel turn was important. Brother.
Which was crazy.
Brother.
I'm so happy to.
That was so
experience
good. That was one of those things where I'm like, I saw it coming, and as soon as I saw that face, I was like, oh, we're getting Peacemaker.
Mm-hmm.
Do you always feel good about when you do a heel turn in real life?
Yeah.
I feel good too.
Oh, absolutely.
I know, like
Depends
recently,
on
I've done a couple heel turns.
I love it.
Some people think I'm a bad person. It's okay.
No.
They can think that.
You know what? And that's the thing. That's the cool thing about life. I you know, one thing I stumbled upon, and this goes to my love for westerns and shit like that.
Oh, I love westerns.
Val Kilmer, rest in peace.
Yes.
every guy friend group has a Doc Holliday, and every guy friend group has Wyatt Earp. You are either one or the other. So if you look at me and Scott, I am 100% Scott's Doc Holliday in this relationship. He is the level-headed one. I'm the one that will go to prison.
Yeah.
He thinks sometimes I should be in a mental institution for some of the shit I say.
Yeah.
No,
but it's like you look at that. I mean, it's like that in life. You know, I'll be the villain in somebody's story. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, same.
Like I've got no problem being the villain in your story because I know in somebody else's story I'm the hero. I know in somebody else's story I'm the comic relief. Like
I think I've just dealt with too many villains in my life, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm just me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's crazy though. Like
he's just a sweet little guy.
You have people out there that just like you see through the shit, man. You see through the nonsense, like you see the fucking charade, you see the wall, and everyone's like falling for it, and you're just sitting there like, okay, dude.
And it's the worst when you're like around them longer.
Yeah.
And you're like, how does nobody see this shit?
But it's even worse when you know that like the people that are falling for it are also the people that these people are being nice to because in some way, shape, or form they're profiting off of them. Yet when they don't profit off of somebody, they'll treat them exactly how they feel.
Yep.
And then those people see the true colors.
Yeah.
And then when you try to tell that to everyone else, they're like, no.
That's what we call single serving friends.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a single serving friend. And I've dealt, especially in the wrestling industry, I mean, you've probably experienced it in music. You've probably run into your fair share of single serving friends where it's, brother, let's get on this show together. Brother, let's do this. Brother, let's do that. Hey, can we tour with you? Hey, can we open for you? Can we do this? Can we do that? The moment they get something and you're like, hey, you mind helping out? Silence.
Yep.
And it's like that in everything. It's like I've been burned so many goddamn times. I should be in a fucking hospital.
Burn unit.
Burn unit.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I've had so many fucking bridges burned. I'm on an island, but you know, at the same point in time, I made this island. I'm happy with my island. You know, if these people burn their bridges with me, so be it. You know, at this point, I'm an adult. You know, I'm an adult, and if you don't want to put time into our friendship and our relationship, then
same.
I ain't got the time for it, you know?
Yeah, you just got people that like fucking, they only come out of the woodwork when something is beneficial.
My favorite thing was in wrestling whenever you did something good, especially when it was like, oh, somebody got a spot on TV.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my brother. Oh, man, I'm so proud of you, brother.
Is that why you say brother a lot?
Brother, yeah. That's because brother's a fucking bullshit term. That in the wrestling industry. Brother. That's where it essentially started, but it's like everyone you're supposed to be a family in wrestling.
Oh, we hear that a lot around here. Family. I used to hear that shit too, family.
Fucking.
Let me ask where's that family now? Where are they now? Where are they
with
at?
Vin Diesel?
No, I'm serious. Where are they at?
More like
where are you?
Paul Walker.
Where are you? Because I don't see you. You haven't been around to know what the fuck's going on. It's like when you start building shit up and people want to be a part of it, and then it doesn't kick off right away, and then all of a sudden people want to put down the hammers and the screwdrivers, and then when something starts happening, then they want to come back around, and you're like, nah, fuck that.
It's a friend. It's a single serving friend of convenience.
Yeah,
that's really what it is, and it sucks because they're like Scott and I. Scott, we've known each other 20 some odd years, maybe longer now. God, you were like what 8 when we met?
Yeah.
And I think I was like 10.
Jesus. Yeah, we've been friends for a very long time.
Long time.
Like I'm 35. So like it's been a long time. Like we grew up down the street from each other.
Yeah.
We have gone out of touch. We've been in touch. We've had our ups and downs. And I mean, my fucking ex put a strain on our friendship. Because, I mean, unfortunately, when you are associated with a person, well, that person can tend to fucking ruin a relationship. But after all of that passed, we had a moment where we reconnected, and we were both like, man, fuck this shit.
Yeah,
like,
we literally just kind of like started shooting the shit one day. We were just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, we're like, why did we stop hanging out? And then he flat out, he was like, listen, this is how we felt. And I'm like, listen, I'm sorry you felt that way, but I hope you know that I never looked at you like that. And then like that, we're back.
Yeah,
back to square one. But
now we're sitting right here.
We're sitting here. I gave you a ride.
Give you a ride that you will never forget.
Thanks, baby. I put you in my van.
Sheila says, I'm the protector of my family, but I can be the sweetest person or the villain depending on the other person.
Hell
Too
yeah.
many
Fuck
people are
yeah,
like
Sheila.
that. Grr.
Sheila.
The case of the fake people. Yeah. I mean, look, dude, there's just people I will not associate with anymore or work with or collaborate on with anymore because they've broken down my boundaries. You know, and the older I get, the more boundaries I have. Dude, I'm about respect and just being appreciative and just being genuine. And if you can't fucking just be straight with me, and if you try to fucking belittle me or my family, or you try to fucking step on me in any way, shape, or form, I'm not gonna allow you back.
Yeah.
And that's it. It's gonna be done. And like, there's shit that's happened a few months ago that I'm still hearing about. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Why are we doing this?
Yeah.
These people are like even older than I am, some of them. And I'm like, dude, you're fucking almost 40 years old. You're in your mid-30s. Calm the fuck down. Just do your own thing. Make your money. Fuck off and leave me the goddamn fuck out of it.
Right? Yeah.
I don't need this shit. I'm
Yeah.
34 years old. I don't need this shit. You should be fucking feeling the same way.
Yeah.
It's like, but whatever, you know, let them do what they got to do.
Like I said, heel turns in real life. They're some of the most comforting things,
It
especially
is.
for when you're the one doing it and you're cutting the fucking cord and saying, "Hey,
Yeah,
this
you
is
have to.
this is real life. This is the shit you need to understand, and I'm just not doing it anymore."
You have to put your foot down. You know, in my 20s, you know, I got to be honest, it sucks to think, but you try to keep the glue together, and you know it's bullshit looking at it hindsight 2020. Now it's like I ain't got time for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're at a stage in life now where it just, if you're going to be that way, do it somewhere else. You know, it just doesn't make sense to entertain this idea.
Yeah, it's the miss me with that bullshit aspect of life because it, honestly, like you said, we're adults. You know, I don't have time to babysit a child. I have 3 of my own.
I was about to
I'm
say
not
that,
trying to
like,
fucking
bro.
babysit some adult in their feelings and their behaviors. I'm not going to enable your shitty behavior. If you're cheating on your fucking spouse, like I'm gonna call you out and tell you it's a stupid fucking choice.
Yep.
Just you got 2 options. Either stop doing it or fucking leave them.
Yeah.
You're not 13.
Why is that the hardest thing for people to do? If you don't want to be like look at this fucking Aaron Goodwin situation.
Yeah.
Just if you don't want to be around him anymore, don't want to be with him anymore, just fucking end it.
I can tell you, well, the Aaron Goodwin situation's a fucking pretty simple one.
Yeah.
Money.
Yeah, well that
Because if he's no longer in the picture, she gets a fucking hefty boatload of cash, I bet.
yeah.
But unfortunately, I think that in this life, I mean, especially with our generation, maybe for Scott's generation, you know, like I said, you're a little younger than I am. I think the big issue you run into is that we were told growing up, I know I was told, it doesn't matter, you stay with that person. That's what life's about. You find your person and you stay with them. I'm the happiest I've ever fucking been. And I thought that I at one point had found my person.
Yeah.
I had settled down with that person. I gave up so much of my life for that person. I lost friends because of that person, because of their behavior, because of their attitude, the way they treated my friends, the way they spoke about my friends, looked down on my friends, thought they were better than my friends. There were a lot of relationships I got burned because of that.
Yeah.
But then I went on, I found my person. Literally on some fucking happenstance shit. Like I met my fiance on a fucking dating app when she was visiting her sister in town. Her sister went to a local college, graduated. She was in town visiting. We met. One swipe.
That's all it takes.
She's somebody who lived 16 hours away. Uprooted her entire life to come here because she also met somebody that she believes is her person.
See,
and I'm fucking thankful for that because when
dude.
the one thing that I will say that's different about this relationship as opposed to my marriage is that when I was in my marriage, I was happy. In this relationship, I'm happy, I'm comfortable, I feel safe.
Yeah.
I don't feel judged. I feel like I can be open. I can be myself, which I didn't really feel that in my last relationship. I felt moments where I'd be judged, where I'd be, looked at weird for having an opinion. I didn't really open up to my wife until like the last 4 years of our relationship, like of our marriage. We were married for 8 years. We were together for what, 12? So, to say that, say that it took me that long to get comfortable. I mean, when we got pregnant with our first child, we were only together for like 6 weeks.
Yeah.
But our families had a past together. Like her family grew up down the street from my dad's family. So I think the big issue is with our generation is comfortability. How do I know that I'm going to find somebody that I'm comfortable with if I leave this person?
Right.
And then they find somebody, and the grass is never greener. It always appears that way. But the moment you step onto the lawn, you're like, oh, that's dog shit.
Yeah, dog shit.
I don't know. I think my generation was like, it was very balanced as far as that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Nowadays, it's like so common for people to just fucking split.
Yeah.
No, it's like,
yeah. Social media has made that also a problem too, because
Yeah.
you think you go on there and you look at the stuff like it's perfect.
Yeah.
Like Instagram and all that shit. You're like, oh, everybody's having a fucking great time. And then
Yeah.
you go on there and you start fucking, you know what I mean? You think people are living the best lives
Yeah.
and shit. In reality, they're fucking miserable just like you, except for they're putting this bullshit charade on Instagram, TikTok, whatever.
Yeah.
And you think that they're living the best life possible, and you're like, I want to be in that spot. So then you start looking elsewhere. You start looking for different things in life, thinking that that's going to make your life better, and it's not.
It doesn't.
It's going to make your life miserable.
Yeah.
Because you are now going to fall for this perception that it's not real, and then when you finally lose everything because you've fallen for this bullshit, you will then find out, oh shit, I lost everything and found out this sucks.
Yeah.
And now I want to go back, but I can't.
Without question. And it's like you're chasing that feeling, that endorphin. It's like doing drugs.
It is.
It's you're chasing the dragon of acceptance and to again be the star. You want to be the star of the show. You want to show everybody you're doing well. Like when my divorce started, I'll never wish divorce on anybody. I don't wish it on anybody. I'll never go through another divorce again. But it was the best thing that could have ever happened to me. Personally, like emotionally, it made me such a better person. It made me a much more patient person, much more understanding person. I tried to be a little more empathetic for situations because again, you don't know what people are going through. And I became more comfortable with opening up and being able to explain my situation because there were so many people who were like, what happened?
Yeah.
And it's like, well, I don't really want to talk about it, but like,
right.
There's shit I will share and there's shit that I'm going to keep to myself. But at the end of the day, like it's still the mother of my kids. Like I still respect her for that. I don't respect how things went and how things ended because it went fucking south and things got real nasty real quick. And there's a lot of shit said from the other party about me that made me feel fucking terrible about myself. But here we are 3 years later.
Yeah.
I'm living life with a smile on my face and having a fucking blast.
Happiest you can be.
The happiest I've ever been.
Yeah, you're out fucking going to Vegas, shitting in Gordon Ramsay's bathroom. Having the
Almost
best
shitting
time.
on Gordon Ramsay's restaurant floor.
It's wonderful.
I went up in the half of the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
I almost punt kicked a kid that was running around upstairs. I have a fear of heights.
Oh, I can't stand heights either.
I have a fear of heights.
I'm unexpectedly claustrophobic.
So
Really?
and so
I
you would have
found that
fucking
out.
hated it.
I tried going up in that a couple years ago. I tried going up in that the cemetery in Albion.
Yeah, the spiral staircase.
Couldn't do it,
dude.
Why?
I freaked the
how
fuck
close?
out.
How is that?
I mean, it's tight. I
It's
mean, to
very
me, like
tight.
I wasn't expecting it to be so tight, but like I got up to the top and I could just felt like too tight. And I was just like, nah, I can't.
Walls
do this.
touching both sides.
Yeah,
Really?
Kind of, but like it's a spiral staircase and it just goes up.
Yeah.
And it gets narrower and narrower and narrower, and then I got almost to the top.
Yeah.
And I was like, nope, can't do it.
I want to see this now.
So when we
It's
got
not
to the
even,
top,
like, super tall.
yeah, when we got to the top of the Eiffel Tower in Paris, it was all caged in. So like I wasn't afraid. Like I'm not afraid of falling. I'm afraid of what if something, and I just go fuck it and jump. Like that's more like what I'm afraid of.
Yeah, don't you ever get to a point where like you're up somewhere high and your intrusive thoughts are like, yo, what if?
I'll stand on the ledge all day and just look.
I won't. No, fuck that.
But that's the problem is I will stand there and look and go, maybe if I trip down.
Huh.
No.
Like,
fuck no.
Like I've had that thought before, but I'm standing up there and then like this family came up and I referred to them as the family that took the Vegas trip to try and save their marriage. Because that's what they look like. Like the dad's in this fucking sequin like tuxedo jacket, and the mom's in like a white dress, and the two kids are running around in like these big poofy dresses. I'm like, oh, they're coming here to save the marriage. This is the trip to save the marriage.
Yes.
And like the mom and dad are just like up there like kissing and crying and like talking and having a good time. And the one little girl was just running laps around this thing. Now it's like a fucking, it felt like just a little thin piece of like diamond cut board is what the floor felt like. So it was very like, if you ran across it, it was like, and she's just running around behind us, and I'm just holding onto the bar, and I'm like, I'm gonna kick the kid. 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 I felt like fucking Shawn Michaels getting ready to tee up on Marty.
You, Stan.
I just kicked Stan. Like,
what's your name? Stan?
Stan. I just kicked Stan.
Now he's Sean Spears.
Yeah, good old Ty Dillinger. But yeah, no, like, fucking dude. I tell you what.
Goddamn kids. Son of a
Goddamn
bitch.
kids.
Assholes.
Goddamn kids. Fucking kids, man.
Yeah, I definitely want to go to Vegas. One of these days. We'll go.
Highly recommend it. Rochester's got direct flights now.
Really?
Rochester's got direct flights through Southwest.
$500 a ticket.
No, it's actually not bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Honestly, the worst part about Vegas is finding a hotel that's going to be worth a shit to stay in. I mean, honestly, if you think about it, you're not really going to be spending
Lucky
a ton
38.
of time in your hotel.
Definitely lucky 38.
So,
Thinking about it.
North Vegas is going to be better than staying at like the Luxor or Mandalay Bay.
Yeah.
But if you want to go to the casino, like those are the ones to go to.
Yeah, I'm not a big gambler though.
Neither am I, but you got to do it once.
Yeah, you do it
It's
once.
Vegas.
Yeah, you bring, $100, $200.
I gave myself a limit. I put money in my bank account. I said, this is the allotted amount that I'm going to spend on Vegas.
Specifically gambling.
I was proud of myself. I only spent $20 on gambling.
It's not bad.
That's
because
fucking
I
awesome,
I was like, I just wanted to say that I did it once.
Yeah.
And I did it, and then I was done because I also know I have an addictive personality. That's why I stopped drinking.
Hey, at least it wasn't crack.
At least it wasn't. Hey, do you know what drugs ducks do?
No.
They smoke quack.
Fuck you, dude.
How was the time difference?
Dude, it wasn't bad. It was 3 hours.
So like, do you feel it going in and then coming back?
So because I slept so much that one day,
Yeah.
I don't think it really bothered me.
Okay.
We left at 6 a.m. It was the first day we were there, felt like the longest fucking day ever.
Oh, man.
And that was like when we went to the Punk Rock Museum, we went to In-N-Out Burger, but it was like 6 o'clock and the sun was out. And I'm like, fuck, dude, I'm so tired. Cause it was 9 o'clock here.
Yeah.
And then it was 9 o'clock there, and it's fucking midnight here. And I'm like, bro, I like want to go out and do more things because it's only 9 o'clock.
Yo, jet lag is real, man. Like when I went to Kansas City a few years back, like that 1 hour difference wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
So, but I was like thinking about it, like if it's like 3 hour difference, it's definitely gonna make a difference.
It's definitely like so our second day there was the day I slept most of the day.
Yeah.
And I was fine after that. Like, and even the flight home, like I napped a little bit on the flight back, so like it was fine. But that first day felt like it was 3 days long because it was just literally like, oh my God, it's only noon.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's only 3. Oh my God, it's only 6. But you can do so much in your first day. You know? It's like
there's a lot.
You get there early in the morning, you grab a rental car from the airport, you fucking hightail it, go rip around.
Yeah.
You got all the sights you can see. Like I got to see Fremont Street during the day and at night, which was really cool. I got to see the fucking cowboy from from Honey, I Blew Up the Kid.
Yep.
I was so stoked to see that.
That's dope.
The fucking because it's right on Fremont Street, and I was pissed because I was like, "Fuck!" I thought that thing was so much bigger.
That's what she said.
Dude, I was disappointed at the size of the cowboy on Fremont Street. I'm gonna tell you what. Neon Museum, you would fucking love the Neon Museum.
Probably would.
It's phenomenal. It probably like about an hour and a half, 2 hours of walking through the museum itself.
I'll take it.
Go at night.
That's what I would do.
So fucking cool.
That's
You
what I'd
got
love to do.
you got like the old Stardust. You've got the Taj Mahal signs there. They've got so much stuff from old Vegas
That's
there.
tight as shit.
They've got the old Hard Rock
That's a
Hard Rock
photographer's
Hotel
wet dream.
Yeah,
guitar.
honestly.
They rent it out to photographers. They do like
Do they
special
really?
events, yeah,
Yo.
where you can go like set up like a photo shoot there.
What I want to do, I want to just I want to go on trips.
Yeah.
And do like fucking photos and vlogs and shit.
Yeah.
That's what I would like to do.
Well, I'm trying not to Gabby Petito my honeymoon, but the trip is the plan is to take Route 66 to California, drive up the coast, and then take the I-90.
I don't know how
back.
I should take that.
I'm trying not to fucking kill my fucking fiance on this trip.
Don't do that. No.
That's why I'm saying I'm trying not to Gabby Petito it.
Or don't tailorship business it either.
Yeah.
Did you hear about that?
No.
You don't know about tailorship business?
No, what happened there?
So this happened a few years ago, and long story short, because I know we've touched upon this on the show. This woman was 24 years old at the time, and she's staying with this dude who I guess they were lovers, and he stayed at his mom's house.
Okay.
So they're going on a drug-induced fucking bender in this dude's basement's room or whatever.
Love it.
And they're fucking, and she's got a fucking chain around his throat. She's choking him out, kills him.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Kills him, and then continues to fuck him and just, do things to his corpse. And then she decides to chop him up, leave his head in the bucket along
Yes! Yo, I remember this.
You
And
do
then they
remember
found the
this.
head in the bucket.
Yes.
And the mom's like, I think that's his head.
And it was. And the cops found it.
Fuck, I remember that. Yeah.
So she gets arrested, all that shit. And then, we talked about this in the trial and all that. They showed body cam footage of the shit when they found the bucket.
Yo, like, it was just like a bucket with a towel over it.
Yep. So...
And his head was in it. They just moved the towel and it's a fucking head. And you're like, wah.
She was in court recently, and this is her looking at, I would say, the camera and her attorney, her lawyer. And needless to say, she did the same thing she did to the last guy and fucking attacked him in the middle of the courtroom.
God damn.
Twice she's done this now. Twice.
2 times.
Yeah. tailorship business.
Once is an accident. Twice.
You know that she's trying to get out of it with an insanity plea. But
Yeah.
that's just, no. This was a, look at this bitch. She's fucking nuts.
She kind of looks like an alien.
Yeah, tailorship business back in court for prison guard attack. Yeah. It's she's not doing good stuff.
Yo, speaking of killer women, what's her face had her kid?
Which one?
The one who killed her mom?
Oh, that fucking crazy kook.
Fucking oh god, what's her name?
Gypsy Rose.
Yeah, Gypsy Rose.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, she posted a photo and somebody was like, "Man, she got a dump truck." And I'm like, "Bro, stop. No." But her daughter does have the ability to do the funniest thing ever.
What's up with, why does it say Gypsy Rose Taylor Swift? Is there something
Because she was trying to see Taylor Swift live because they were in the same town.
Gypsy Rose, no, blah, 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 is a longtime fan of Taylor Swift and has expressed her admiration for blah, 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 blah.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So basically, yeah. God, she's, you know what? I feel bad for Gypsy Rose, the kid. I
Yeah.
do not feel bad for the Gypsy Rose, the fucking adult.
Yeah.
She's a piece of shit person.
Bro.
And then she, like, has a fucking reality show.
Have you ever seen the series about the whole thing? It's pretty
Are
good.
you talking about the, like, what was it called? The Act?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one with the lady from
The Act.
Arquette. Was it Arquette?
Yes.
Ooh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Arquette's her mom? Yeah. Bro, so good.
So, yeah.
So good.
Her name's Joey King, the one that does
Yeah.
that plays Gypsy Rose.
Great job. It was a great show. And
yeah, Patricia Arquette.
Yeah, Patricia Arquette killed it. But it still bothers me because whenever I see her, her face is so like specific that all I can think of is her role in Lil Nicky.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, could you imagine you have to play this fucking
Dude, it was fucked. That whole thing is just absolutely bonkers.
Yeah. I mean, look, as far as I'm concerned, I don't think there was any good that was going to come out of it once she got released. I think people should already they should have already anticipated this happening, what she's doing.
Yeah.
This fucking kid that she's had is in a world of fucking trouble.
Again, has the opportunity to do the funniest thing.
What?
I shouldn't have to say it. Gypsy Rose's daughter has the opportunity to do the funniest thing.
What, do the same thing?
Part 2.
Yeah, but that means that the baby's gonna go fucking through hell and.
Hey, man. I don't know, man. I'm just saying.
I know.
I believe in reincarnation.
You think this is Patricia Arquette?
Mama's coming back.
That would be crazy.
D.D. Blanchard.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Oh my my god.
Didi, you are stupid.
Oh my god, it's fucking Majin Buu all over again. Fucking oob.
Oob. Yeah, I don't know. The whole Gypsy Rose Blanchard thing is it's sad, but it's at the same time it's like nothing good's gonna come from her life. at
No,
this
and I
point.
think the worst part is that she's actively just trying to make money off of it
That's
now.
it. She's already a fucking millionaire.
Yeah.
I mean, how is it? Can we just fucking think about this for a goddamn moment? Think about it for a moment.
Thought about it. Makes me sad.
Think about how she went to prison for having her mother killed. Gets out.
Yeah, she didn't even do it.
Multi-millionaire.
Which is the craziest part.
And now you got someone like Casey Anthony gets away with it.
Dump truck.
Dump truck. all that
Dump
shit.
truck. The crazy.
Millionaire.
No,
That's it.
Eric.
Fucking
But here's
crazy.
the thing. Here, I'm not saying I'm taking a shot at it. I'm just saying she's got a certified fucking dump truck. She needs a Class D license to drive that thing.
Pause.
But what I'm getting at here is that, like, people know Casey Anthony. Like, they see her in bars in Florida, and they're like, that's Casey Anthony. And people are still taking a stab at it. One of the guys that said, yeah, I saw Casey Anthony at the bar. He's like, well, at least I know I don't have to worry about getting her pregnant. I was like, that's fucked. That's fucked.
Wow. Fucking wow, dude.
But yeah, it's, the whole Gypsy Rose thing, like, she hired... I can't even say hired. It was her, like, internet boyfriend.
Yeah, the dude was. Now think about it from his point of view. This
Yeah.
motherfucker gets fucking. He gets swindled into this shit.
Yeah, gets talked into killing her mother, and they can run away.
He's got mental problems already. I think he was on the spectrum and
Yeah.
shit. Like he wasn't all cooked, and she takes advantage of him, does this to him.
Yep.
He's in there for life. She's out fucking having the
Yeah.
time of her life. Well, he's got to sit
she
there and
essentially
see this.
Yeah, she essentially manipulated him the
Yeah.
same way her mother manipulated
She
her.
is not a good person.
She's not. And then, like you said, he's in jail for life for murder, and she's out on her third boyfriend since getting out.
I know it's not funny, but it's funny because like, just put yourself in that fucker's shoes.
Yeah.
Like,
I thought I was gonna get to touch a butt, and now my butt is getting touched.
right? No touching of the butt. You get you do in prison though. However, buddy,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
and you get it when you drop the soap, but none of that gypsy fucking. None of that.
In prison, you're the Gypsy Rose.
None of that gypsy badissy.
Oh boy.
It's okay. It's all right. He's probably used to it by now. It's been 10 years. He's fine.
He whistles when he walks.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Sounds like a European police siren.
Jesus fuck.
Yep, he's walking down the jail cells.
Oh man, yeah, but it's just like, and I mean, I understand the one side of it where it's like, dude, you've been abused your entire life. This is your out, but also you fucked up so many lives leaving it.
Big time. You fucked everything.
And then the guy who wrote her every day in jail.
Yep.
She came out and was like, "We'll get married," and then they got divorced.
Fucking.
And then she had a baby with somebody else.
And now they have to pay fucking child support, I'm sure.
No, they're still together, I think.
Oh, are they really?
Her and the baby daddy are together.
Won't be long. She'll have him killed. He'll be the one now.
And that's the way the cookie crumbles.
And that's the way the cookie crumbles, Bobby.
Oh.
Well, all I gotta say is, even though the world's fucking crazy, I'm glad to have had this moment with you guys.
Absolutely, love you, buddy.
Fucking love you too. Glad we fucking got
Love you,
here and
buddy.
did this.
Love you guys.
You know,
Love you
we got to
both.
do this again.
Absolutely.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And we're not gonna wait another goddamn year for it.
It's I know it's always like, yeah, it's been a year.
I'm like, I'll see you soon, and then a year goes by.
I know, but that's just the crazy part of it. Like the time just goes by so fast.
But you know what's crazy?
What?
Doesn't feel like I left.
No,
No, it feels like I was just here.
yeah, you had a beard. Andrea was sitting next to me. It was a good time.
I had a beard up until Val Kilmer died, and then I shaved it off, and I was like, I want my mustache for Val Kilmer. And then I shaved it off because my kids said that I looked weird. And then I had just a soul patch, and they told me I looked like a child, so I shaved that off and I'm growing my beard back out.
You're growing it back out.
Hell yeah, brother. Right
Gotta do
on,
it.
brother.
You gotta do it, brother.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it takes like 3 days for my beard to grow, so
Yeah. Well, check us out on Facebook, by the way. Share, like, and follow. But most importantly, go to our YouTube channel because this is where you get all the fucking good stuff. You can
Yeah.
like, subscribe, hit the bell for all the notifications because that way you know when we go live, upload new content.
especially for these wacky Wednesdays.
Yeah, Wacky Wednesdays. Don't fucking don't feel bad because you can go on our website, theembalmeffect.com or theembalmeffect.bigcartel.com, and then you can support the show, represent the dirty, by getting some merch, So
Buy a coffee cup.
buy a coffee cup.
Buy a hoodie. Buy a shirt.
Buy a shirt, buy a hoodie.
Do the things.
Do the things, all the things.
I said that my dog, he's an old English bulldog.
Yeah.
He came from Stephanie's, from the Wisconsin, and I said that I've been trying to figure out what his voice is forever, and I finally figured it out.
Yeah, what is it?
Stephanie, it's been years that I've been with you for 70 years, because a year in human life it's 7 years, and I'm 10 now. You have never kissed me on the mouth, and it is killing me. Every time Eric leaves the house, you kiss him on the mouth. I want one kiss on my dog lips. It is killing me inside. But if you do happen to leave, could you possibly grab treats? It has been so long since I've had treats, and I would prefer if you would bring me some treats.
No.
I really think it's been years. It's been years since I last saw you. I thought that you were my partner
in crime.
No.
I've been here longer than everyone else. 70 years I've been by your side. And she's like, where did you come up with that voice? And I was like, have you ever watched The Jerky Boys?
Oh, God, yeah. Jerky
Have you
Boys.
ever heard of Mort Goodman from Family Guy? Same guy.
Same guy. Yeah, it is.
Same voice.
Same dude.
I fell down the stairs and my shoes fell off. I can't see, damn it.
Such an iconic character.
Isn't it, though?
It is. It's a phenomenal fucking character.
It is.
It's also crazy to think that Family Guy's been on for 25 years.
Going on 30, yeah.
Simpsons too, man.
Yeah, they've been
Well, The Simpsons I can believe because when I was a kid, The Simpsons was like huge.
Yeah.
The fact that Family Guy
Yeah.
Señor de Familia
has been around for almost 30 years now.
Yeah, it's nuts. Where did the time go?
Speaking of weird things that have been around for a long time.
Yeah.
Can we talk about the fact that 9/11 literally caused 50 Shades of Grey?
Yep. Let's do it.
Have you not?
No.
You never heard that? So 9/11 happens, right? Gerard Way, New Jersey resident, is riding into New York City, sees the plane hit the tower. It affects him. He makes My Chemical Romance. My Chemical Romance spawns a book. You know that is Twilight.
God.
Twilight then leads to the movies, which leads to Twilight fan fiction, 50 Shades of Grey.
I fucking hate that.
Thanks a lot, Bin Laden.
Yeah,
Thanks.
he did this.
Thanks, Dick.
For some of the best pop punk music of all time. Give me my emo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Bin Laden's fault. He did that. He made that whole thing happen. So
That's fucking
Literally.
it's good.
Osama Bin Laden is the reason we have My Chemical Romance and 50 Shades of Grey.
MCR and fucking, yeah.
Gerard Way and 50 Shades of Grey.
Well, on that note, everybody knows more now than they probably ever did before. So
Fun facts with Eric.
Fun facts with the man with the plan.
Hell yeah.
But shit, man, we got to do this again soon.
Yes,
Do
please.
this again soon. So
Absolutely. Well, maybe some upcoming Saturday. You said Saturday is our normal day.
Saturday's a normal day at 6 p.m. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, we'll have to make some Saturday plans
Yeah.
in the upcoming month or so.
Yeah.
Come swing down for a once a month visit.
Oh yeah.
Let's do it.
Be cool.
Fucking be fun.
Little once a month Stonewolf session.
Oh, we forgot to talk about the direwolves.
Direwolves.
We'll save it for the next.
Save it for the next time.
Hell yeah. Well, you can get more of the content on the unbalmeffect.com. Go to our YouTube channel and hit that subscribe button. Smash it harder than you fucking smashed your girlfriend last night in the sack. And smash the bell like you like smashing T-Bell. Please, it helps us grow, helps you understand where the hell we are, and we get to grow together because that's what we like to do. So
Yes.
please, go do that, and we will see you live on Saturday with Amatera in the studio. It is going to be off the walls, as always.
Dogs.
Love you. Be good.
And yeah, we'll see you next time here on the M-Balm Effect. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Bye.
Well, there goes the neighborhood. It's a good thing no one got seriously hurt.
Oh my god!
Whoops, spoke too soon. Don't get too wrecked. See you on the next one.
The M-Balm Effect.